Welcome to the library. This is our Friday stream where we kind of play whatever we want. And we feel like playing more Baldur's Gate and seeing how many more glitches we can find with the patch 8 updates. Oh, you look comfy there. You look spaced out. How you doing? Yeah, I still can't see any of my party members. They're following me, but I can't see anything about them. There we go. Let's get that over to Gaming Vertical. Get us over to Gaming Vertical. How is everyone? Oh, our stream is lagging hard. Our stream is far behind us. It's having some issues. I mean, LTT was having issues earlier. So if you guys can hear this, because I know that there's issues, just let me know what you're seeing so I can try and work on it. And we'll all just do the best we can. I think I'm gonna have to close Chrome, and that'll probably help with some of it. Unfortunately, that means I'll only have access to some of my stream manager. Don't G me. Okay. See if that helps anything. Man, that is weird. Slow and steady. I'm looking at us on my phone. Good grief. Well, if you're here, welcome. Once you can hear me. We're happy to be here, and we're gonna get through this, guys. We're gonna get through all of it. We're gonna get through life. We're gonna get through this tunnel. We're gonna get through the stream issue. You can hear me, the lag isn't too bad? Okay. I mean, the lag is really bad because you just heard me say, can you hear me? But, yes, like, it'll do. As long as you can hear me solidly. That's what matters. Aye. Oh, he exploded! That's weird. My mixer turned you off.
Huh.
Where enemy? Where enemy? Oh, way back there? No. The fuck?
Gotta fetch that.
Didn't mean to pick that
Right
up.
there, Bingus.
Oh.
Right there, Bingus.
Oh, well. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Floaty skeletons. Yeah, we are way behind, aren't we? We're not even through this doorway up here yet, are we? If we're looking
Well,
at
we hadn't gotten through there at the time yet. But I did already go through and read the other 2 of the 3 books that we needed to read.
Oh, the journals?
Yeah.
Okay, at least there's that. This is kind of crazy. Okay, there's the I'm in the stream manager. How do I... None of those are the things that I need from a stream manager, so I'm not sure why or how. That's bizarre.
Ooh, Scraper. Fecund and revolting, the Abyss is not the worst place this has been.
Ugh. Ugh. Nah. Here we go. Yeah, no, the mobile stream manager has 2 different formats, and, the one I'm looking at right now is not my favorite. So, Twitch, with your ever-present ears, buddies, guys, if you could make it so I could edit my stream manager for iPad, for the Twitch app, to have whatever configuration I want, that would be just absolutely excellent. Yeah, that seems like a feature that should probably already exist. Because I just did it on my desktop.
Just a bit.
Me too. I will make myself a note, though, to get Opera running on this account. It's Opera GX, right?
The lightweight one, I put it because I mentioned it
Opera
in
Air?
the group chat. Opera Air, that's what it was. That or I think Firefox has a lightweight version as well if you want to use that instead.
I don't really like Firefox's interface. I like that Opera's customizable.
Yeah.
Because then I can, like, set up... It had that multi-bookmark bar thing that I've got on my other computer profile, so that I can be like, oh, this is my creative bookmarks, this is my streaming bookmarks, this is my bullshit bookmarks, like... And I just kind of like that better,
Yeah.
whereas Firefox is like, what's a bookmark? You don't get folders! We're made for Apple users! Like, fuck!
I gotta disagree, but if that's how you feel about it, then, well, that's how you feel about it.
What, for Firefox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, is cold brew at 10:20 at night a bad idea? Probably.
I don't know, is Monster Super Cola a bad idea at 10:20 at night?
Not light. You are not Elentos. If you are his ally, step forward and declare.
It's good, but there's something about the, like the Piranha taste in it, like that kind of acidic middle note that is really, really noticeable.
Of Elentos may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
He's a prick.
He's a dick.
You are no Zolkir.
Finest Soulcure that ever lived. Like, bad answer, bad answer.
Tell me,
Yeah.
why might one use balsam?
Maggie, how's your back doing, hon? I don't know why I'm yelling like you're in the other room.
Acceptable. Finally.
I dropped my vape and it killed my audio.
See anything in me? What would it be?
I still have no audio.
Spiritually in the other room.
I can see things lighting up. I can see things are green.
It's still messed up, sadly. I'm sorry.
Things are plugged in. Oh, wait, did you say something?
Yeah, I was saying something when you plugged it
Oh,
in.
sick.
You also robot voiced when you plugged it in. Sound a little like T-Pain over there. It's not one. You tried one last time and it sent the fireball after us.
Yeah, all of these answers will send the fireball because they're all Dark Urge answers, though they're not the answer this thing's looking for.
How do we get through this then?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Why didn't you let me talk to it?
Poor John.
Running, running, running. Come on, let's go. Squishy, squishy, low-level babies. Let's go.
I don't think it comes over here, so use this moment to level
We're
up.
gonna find out. That's brave. That is brave
Yes.
of you. Starian, come here. Starian! Jesus Christ. This man has no sense of self-preservation whatsoever.
Quite the welcome.
Oh, thank God, it's out of fuel. How about I go talk to it this time, huh? How's that sound?
Okay.
Will you all stop walking through the fire, please? The fuck did Will go? Will is stuck over there. Sick. Alright.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Is it wrong that I'm just looking at myself in the screen like, I'm so pretty?
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass.
Not me, my character,
What
me.
think you of the
I
Zoltan
figured that's what you meant.
known as Zastan?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals
I
with
can learn
dark
bursting
gods.
sinew
Ugh.
and toll the
You are
dead.
Zolkir, but are you wise?
And Shadow Blade.
Why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I don't remember if it's 2 or 3. I have the same answers.
Just fucking guess then.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Oh, thank God.
Which
Oh.
was it?
I seek to find a spell to rid me of this worm in my head. You seek to survive. You seek power. You are welcome.
Oh. Well,
I know I
I'm
can't
stupid.
reach that destination. Let me jump.
ow.
Oh,
I'm good.
you sure?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh, oh, oh. Let's... There we go.
Oh.
Take out Ilintoth. Please don't hurt yourself over there. Hey! Skeleton explosions!
Kit exploded.
Ooh, I got more channel points. Actually, I should redeem some of those channel points. Hang on. Choose an emote to unlock. What do you mean there's no emotes to unlock? I uploaded emotes to unlock, you bastard. Another thing to debug.
Okay, it is really funny that they put Ilintoth in here because that's Ilintoth would not go down this fucking easily.
Nah. The fact that I'm just jumping through this mirror doorway is hilarious. You'll do.
Oh, it gains slow fall. That's fun.
That's less damage when you fall too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're having the same problem that LTT did, is that some people can see the stream fine and some people can't. I'm still buffering and pausing on my phone.
Okay, there we go.
I thought that response was to me. In the future, maybe clarify before deeply sighing after I've said something potentially horrifying.
It was trying to freeze up again when I was trying to reset radials.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was able to get out of it, fortunately. But...
Also, I had a pack of the Sakura Oreos earlier. They are so yummy.
Then you didn't save me one.
I mean, there's still 3 more packs, so...
At the ready.
No?
Just Zork.
That'll do.
Oh, and I can also ping you.
Hey.
This one
This is the
poor
last
dumb
one.
motherfucker.
But yeah, no, LTT was talking about it earlier, and there's like a global outage issue with some streaming services. I guess YouTube fixed it 2 days ago. Twitch has been having a hard time for a few days, but it's only been the worst today. LTT had to restart their stream like 3 times, and it still kept happening. Because Dan kept thinking it was an issue with his computer and not an issue with Twitch.
My dogs are barking.
But it was also affecting Floatplane was the crazy thing too. Yeah. Bracers of defense. What am I gonna do with those?
Well, we also fully kitted ourselves out via
That's
mods
what I
too.
mean.
So it's just like, okay, cool.
Interesting.
I love the research notes. Ray's dead. Failed. Gone too long. Body decomposed. Reanimation. Failed. Came back as a ghoul. Had to kill again. Speak with dead. Failed. Answers unhelpful. Clone. Failed. Needs living tissue. Reanimation plus clone? Failed. Had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection. Failed. Why? Magical curse. Through resurrection, I have reached the limit of my skills and resources. The book offers help. Dare I accept?
I mean, clearly it worked. But at what cost?
Fallen, but at what cost?
Lever.
Rusty key, please.
Moonhaven logbook. Making villagers and stuff. Okay. What'd you just do?
I might have set off a trap,
I see that.
but I think I disarmed it.
Oh look, another trap.
If your perception didn't kick until I was on it already, and I was like, that's... We love that. We love when we're already staying on the trap. So I was like, okay, if I don't get off of the plate and I disarm it, we might be okay.
Okay, so weird thing. On my phone, on cell signal, crazy buffering. On my tablet, in the stream manager, in the app in front of me, is fine.
That's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
Don't put your dick in that.
Do not. It will bite it off.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes
Also, tell me they
draw
weren't
you
making an
in.
Evil Dead reference with this.
Oh,
A
100%.
cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them. Please don't open the creepy book.
I'm just
Gales
gonna
and
tuck
Astarion
them.
are both -5.
I'm surprised they didn't have something to say out loud about it.
Right?
It just occurred to me why it's so creepy down there. There is no music.
Yeah. Great example of less can be more.
Interesting. Okay, so because it's in my account and because we're running the stream, what's on my tablet is really, really fast. Like, it is basically the time it takes to encode it and get it into Twitch's system is how long the lag is, which is barely anything. But on my phone, we're still in the crypt.
Hmm.
And that was happening the other night, too. Don't mind me. Gonna half screen this. And see if anyone's got answers.
The chain lightning did not kick off. And I just... nuke both of those guys right now. Not gonna deal with either of you.
Oh, yeah, there's been massive fucking issues, and there is actually, like, right now we are in the middle of a spike of outages. 45% reported video streaming issues, 40% reported website issues, 17% reported server connection issues. Okay, let me go back a page. And see the Twitch status. Well, that's horseshit. All systems are operational. There are no past incidents to report in the last month.
Okay. Operational doesn't mean working correctly.
Yeah, because, like, I was just on Down Detector looking at the percentage of people who were having massive issues.
I may or may not have just one piece to that goblin. With my fists. Yeah, let's go into here. We'll do this one.
The hatch.
No, we did hatch already. I'm doing the blacksmith shop.
Yeah, I was asking if there was a hatch in the blacksmith shop.
No, there's a, like a web surface that we can
Burn through.
break through, or we could just, yeah, or we could just, use the door.
Yeah, the door sounds like a much better idea. I'm gonna be so real with you. Wow, that was a weird esoteric thing to come out of the depths of my brain. Did you recognize that?
No.
That's the sound Sly Cooper makes when he rolls. There's a little, like, James Bondy jingle that goes with it. I didn't know that still lived in there.
Infernal metal! This can help damn and patch up my engine.
Yeah.
Also, since I didn't have a key, I may or may not, and I can't lockpick right now
Oh
because I
shit.
can't open that fucking menu. I just broke the fucking chest open and called it a fucking day.
So what do we do about this one down here that's glowing?
Well, I can't move my gaggle of idiots, so you can move yours. Oh no,
Okay.
I can disarm it. Because disarm will have a, like, oh, press X to disarm.
Okay.
So I can do that.
But you can't unlock things correctly, so you just have to smash
can't-
them.
Unless I have a key, I can't lockpick.
Oh man, that is really bad.
Prints that use Sousa bark. Rare find. If only I knew where to find some.
Am I enjoying
a
playing
trout.
this? Yes, I don't know that anyone's gonna enjoy watching that. Megan, how is your signal so stable?
Yeah. I mean, watching it and monitoring on my end, like it's not too much of a lag. So
It's not for you?
like it's your
Okay.
yeah.
It's the
Maybe
issue
just
is
'cause
it'll
you're
be
monitoring-
really laggy, and then all of a sudden it'll jump and jump and jump and jump and catch up.
Gotcha.
And no, the
Wanna deal with the
device I'm
spiders?
monitoring on through the attack account is perfect. It's my phone that's like, "Ah!"
Probably just because Cellar is having a bad time. Do we want to deal with the spiders right now?
That is entirely up to you.
Alright, well, anyone who's got a thing about spiders, here is your big fucking warning. Spiders.
Spiders. Spiders, spiders,
Carry
spiders.
vibrations.
I love what Lethal Company did, though, for the arachnophobia.
And
It just says the word spider.
Just says the word
chases
spider.
you.
I love that that's an option.
Just have a few.
God damn it. Can I land on this dude? Nope.
Nice knife. Oh no! None of my other. There we go. I was like, none of my other characters are in combat.
Also, even though I changed her litter today, she still has decided to not fucking cover.
Spooky beans. Why are you not covering? Oh my god, you're so cute.
No holding back.
Sick. Okay, well. Level 2 magic miss. Oh no, I'm gonna want to save these spell slots. Cantrip it is.
That's so bitter.
Hell yeah. I do really hope that these issues are fixed by this time next week.
Oh god, yeah. That would be great. Both the Twitch issues and the Baldur's Gate ones.
Well, yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, there it is.
Can't slow down.
Finding my way.
Need to act fast.
Oh, thank god.
As I fail a saving throw on ice. Get up, fuckface. God damn it.
Sorry about that. Ugh. Okay, for anyone who is watching that had arachnophobia, we're like probably halfway through this little area. I will let you know when it is okay to turn your eyes back to the screen after we do kind of the big bossy fight of the area.
Yep.
I figured I should give them an update because some people, instead of turning off the stream will just be like, I am gonna turn my eyes elsewhere and listen to the sounds of the stream.
Yeah.
Which is always fair.
Because I hate this fight.
Wait, we're still not in combat? Did it do no damage?
No, I succeeded a stealth check. Because I was hiding. Oh.
Very well.
Bug it.
Bucket we ball.
Bucket we ball. Raise a fire. And let's follow it up with Halo Spores. No, not enough movement? Not enough movement. Whatever.
Like half of my parties. Okay, there we go.
It's like it won't take them long. Here come the phase spiders.
Do they?
Do they what?
Because I just fucking one-pieced one of them.
Okay, but they're still attacking, so...
Ready.
Kill the matriarch? Hell yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I had
This is
a
the
raise of
worst-
fire.
nice. Yeah, this is one of the worst fights in the early game.
It's not that bad. As long as you start off on the right foot, it's really not terrible.
Don't linger.
Hang on.
Oh.
I cast magic missile.
On what?
On that fucking thing.
Do, 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 do.
I'm spent. I should unwind in camp.
Speak.
Yeah, it is creepy down here without the music.
Yep.
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
A whole civilization.
You can actually jump down from there.
Yeah, I assume with Featherfall on.
Feather fall or fly.
I was like, if you don't
If
want
you
to
don't,
die.
if you don't, otherwise, you get fucking crushed.
Yeah, there's a big difference between can and should.
Oh yeah. Oh, huge.
Where'd it go?
Oh, hang on, I didn't trigger the waypoint down here. Yeah, damn it. Also, for anyone arachnophobic, the spiders are done for.
They're gone. You can open your eyes now.
Is there one for like, look, I don't have arachnophobia, but if something's crawling on me, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah, I believe that's just called the Hebes.
Hebophobia. Nope, that sounds, nope.
That, no. It's also too close to hemophobia.
Yeah.
There's gotta be an osis or a dosis or a phobia or like blank aversion to creepy crawlies. Cause like, yeah, same. If I see a bunch of creepy crawlies, then it gives me the heaves and I'm like, absolutely not. I feel like things are crawling on me.
I only ever get that like when like it came out of nowhere.
Nah, Linus said the word lice earlier and I didn't stop itching for 10 minutes.
Dick.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about things that give me the heaves, and I remember when we were renting that room during the cold snap, how we ended up with an infestation of flying cockroaches looking for water.
Oh God.
because it was an open foundation and none of the windows had insulation. Chat, I shit you not, if you're watching this in the future or whenever you can hear me, I shit you not, this is an old arts and crafts style home. There is no insulation, no foundation. The foundation is open. You could hear raccoons trying to get through the floorboards and scratching on the bottom of them. Like, no trim in the windows, was just wood and old, like that kind of like pebbly glass. Like that's it. We had a copper pipe burst in the wall behind our toilet.
And I only noticed because the wall was droopy.
Yeah.
Like, huh, the wall's looking kind of... Oh no. Oh no, walls shouldn't feel like that.
Yeah, the landlord came in and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And we're just like, touch it. Just stuck his hand
like,
through
you know those,
the wall.
Like, you know those, like they have them at, like, you know, like science centers and things like that? Where, like, it's a bunch of pins and you, like, push into it and it imprints on the other side? Yeah. Everyone does their face like the mummy.
I don't fight to be flattered.
It's like, duh.
I fight to save lives.
It was kind of like that, but with drywall.
I don't even think that was drywall. I'm gonna be so real with you. That wall was so old.
It was drywall.
Are we sure?
Yeah. I guess the more annoying thing, though, is that, okay, they fixed the pipe. The bro fixed the pipe. And then left the hole for like a year. I literally just was like, I'm not paying to fix this. This is not my fucking problem.
We
so
taped a garbage
over
bag
with a trash
over
bag.
it because, again, open foundation, open walls, things would crawl through there. Or if it was cold outside, you got a full-blown Arctic breeze through the hole in the wall while you were trying to pee.
If you say so. Just don't expect me to put all my eggs in the same basket.
That expression must sound curious for Gith Yankee here, given the way they're birthed.
Yeah, I think
all
we
right,
measured
null fight.
that room once. Null fight. I think we measured that room once and it was like legit maybe 300 square feet with the bathroom.
Rough time.
Something tore right through these people.
Wasn't that bad. It's kind of charming.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head,
Oh.
equal parts bliss and agony. Her awful smell irresistible. And while her blood feast has filled her, the hyena is not yet sated.
Come! See! My flesh becomes new flesh!
I
No,
forgot
thanks.
having speak with animals
Yeah.
has that
You
happened.
hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Her darling pups will not be of her own species. Gnolls bring forth their iniquitous litter from many corpsed wombs, including hyenas.
I hate this.
I've never gone.
You've never gone with two.
Well, because I never had speak with animals going.
Yeah.
So, I one or two. I've always gone with like
I've
three is
gone
the
with
best
one
option
and
because
it's so sad. Don't go with one.
No! Come closer! Feed the new flesh!
Bones snap as the hyena is hollowed from the inside out, forming a vessel for something new. Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
At least the thing had the decency to be claymation. Or was it puppetry? No, it was puppetry.
The raw hate
Yeah,
of
yeah,
life
most,
reeled from
puppets.
the miracle of death.
That fucking face there is so goofy.
Not you going, "Aw, new life! I just witnessed something so beautiful." With your slutty little midriff out. Ow. Sorry, I'll take my turn as soon as I move my ice pack.
You're so good.
Oh yeah, for those wondering about the giant ice pack, don't worry, I'm just injured. My whole shoulder decided to come out of its socket today because my body just does that.
No choice but to keep going.
There we go.
I just realized I got my spike growth and it never put it on my wheel.
You can't put it on right now.
I can't put it on my wheel at all. It'll freeze it.
Not right now. Mm-hmm. It'll get soft locked.
Eldritch Blast it
I was saying, I hope a lot of this gets fixed by next Friday. This shit is rough.
No holding back.
Oh, it's my fucking turn. Jesus Christ.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's been your turn.
Bro, I've had a long, long day.
The dance macabre. A better position. Eat this.
This may be the quickest this has ever gone.
Well, we've only gotten through half of it, so.
I know, but still.
Gnolls. I reckon they've infested the entire coast.
Ow, 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 ow!
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
Oh, also, unrelated. Hyena call made me realize. The poor planning dudes, I found their page.
Oh my god, you did?
Yes. Damn it.
No.
Okay, I didn't mean to go through it that
please.
quickly.
Save some fight for the rest of us. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's moments like this where I'm like, maybe put nightmare difficulty on.
Yes, I'm sure you'll have so much fun with that. The other 11 of us might be struggling a bit.
Fine, I'll carry you.
I don't want to be carried. I want to play the game. Oh,
Okay,
God,
in my
fucking-
defense, I... Alright, you first.
No, it's fine. Duo was just yelling at me about my 14-day streak.
As I was saying, in my defense, I got that fight mixed up with this one coming up here. It's really fucking hard.
Well, if
With,
I could figure out where the fuck you went. Ah. Do, 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 do. Here I come to wreck the day.
Oh, I'm turning back.
Wow, thanks.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
I'm actually kind of glad Lae'zel didn't have a response to that.
Yeah.
That symbol in the blood. What is it?
Think it means that.
Have to keep going.
Yeah, I got those knolls back there mixed up with these ones here that are
Gotcha.
fucking really... Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, sneak and use chain light. Oh, right.
Damn.
Excellent.
Still breathing, despite everything.
One of my contacts is trying so hard to come out of my eyeball.
Oof. That's never fun.
May the gods take you first.
Love that additional damage. Please and thank you. Bruh.
Yeah, that wasn't terrifying at all.
No, not even a little. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Let me see something here.
Fading fast. I must heal.
Yeah. I'll get there. Give me a second. Oh, I guess an ad ran a couple minutes ago, and it didn't tell me. Cute.
I'm loving that, you know, not telling you thing.
What's up? Honestly, I was looking at it earlier, and so the biggest issue is that I have to have it all the way over here, and I can barely see it because like my eyes are just not that good.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know that I have a way to get like a little $50 portable monitor and connect it anywhere else to have it closer.
No.
Like I don't think I have the ports to do that.
Not.
Ugh. Finally, my turn.
Got to press on.
Okay, we actually kind of do.
Okay, shoot.
It has to be HDMI.
It is.
So you lose your non-capture card HDMI, though, in your HDMI switch.
The one that goes to nothing?
You know how so you have one. No. You have one because the HDMI switcher is 4 ins and 2 outs.
Okay.
So one of the outs goes to the capture card, and the capture card goes to the monitor. The monitor has 2 ins, so the other out goes directly to the monitor.
Gotcha.
So instead, you have that other out from the HDMI switch go to another monitor.
I don't entirely understand how that works.
Because you can set which input is being fed out to each of those. You can set them independently of one another.
And so I can use it as a third monitor.
So
how would that
you can feed so what you're doing is you're feeding switch B your laptop, and you're feeding switch A your computer, and then switch B goes to a third monitor.
Try saying that one more time, because what I heard is I'm feeding switch A my laptop and switch B my computer, which are the same thing.
Sorry, your PlayStation.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, am I losing my mind?
Coming through.
Okay, so how would I see all of my computer then, is my question.
It would treat it as another display.
I just have to trust
Trust me, it would work.
Yeah, I know you know what you're talking about when it comes to... This is like big wiring for me. I know how to fix the things. I don't know how to cable the things.
The only problem with that is that if you're ever playing a game that is on your computer, you will lose access to that display.
Yeah, and that's a big fucking problem.
Because you don't have one, or you don't have 2 outputs from your computer, you have one output from your computer in terms of HDMI. So it would just feed your main display,
my laptop
and your
screen onto it, basically.
No, because remember, it's not duplicating screens. It's
another
like,
extension
remember,
of my screen.
Yeah. So, but what it would do then instead is whatever is being sent out through the HDMI port, that would go through your capture card and to the gigabyte, would also be the same signal that would be going out to the tertiary display.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah. So you could, but if you're playing anything on your computer, which there's not much, but it's just enough that if anything you're playing there, you're hosed.
Yeah, because I still need it for the stream manager.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess next on the list for it's your turn, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm running my brain through other things right now. You're wanting me to solve this problem. I am working actively to solve this problem.
Oh no, you're good. I was just spitballing. I think that the realistic solution is probably just that I need to start working my way towards a desktop computer.
The problem is you would still need a third display.
Yeah, I would still need a third display, but like it would be easier with just a computer because I could build it to have that out.
Yeah, because your motherboard is going to have a if you run a chip with integrated graphics, then your motherboard will have a display port and HDMI based on what our needs.
Mm-hmm.
So you can run one output there, and your graphics card will have, several outputs so you can route several things through that too. So you can have nearly infinite, not actually, but functionally infinite.
Functionally,
monitors. Yeah. The problem is fitting one on your. Like, you're almost better off rearranging everything and fitting your laptop somewhere. That display.
Yeah, my other option was trying to figure out a way that I could set it up just when we're streaming and have it like on my little side desk. Like move my side desk to this side instead of this side.
Okay. Gotcha.
And putting the little monitor next to me. It's like iPad Pro sized.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, because regardless, like, you'll need a third display.
Yeah, and the only reason I do is because if I have Chrome open over here when we're streaming D&D or when I have Discord open, if I open a browser window of any kind on the same screen that Discord is open on, it disappears Discord all of a sudden for some reason.
That's an OBS setting issue.
Actually,
it shouldn't do that.
Let me see if it happens if I put your Discord, that is, on my other screen and my browser over here.
No, hang on.
Oh, that totally screwed you up. Wow. Okay, bringing you back. Bringing you back. That was bizarre.
Like...
Oh no, you're gone. Why are you gone?
There we go.
There you go, you're back.
Oh, whoops. Hang on, I need to fix a thing.
And I need to fix a thing on yours because it rearranged you weird.
Yeah, I have not rearranged you since we redid your setup. So I have on my stream setup, you're like so grossly out of frame that I can barely see your shoulder.
Okay, you're fixed there. That was weird. Yeah, so that's not an option. And no, I checked the OBS setting. It's not something I can control. Because I have it running based on find the same executable, so it should follow that window wherever it goes in any of my screens, and it's just not. That might be an OBS update issue.
Yes and no there. Give me a second here. Fixing this.
Don't mind me, I'm just taking my socks off.
Be careful where you do that.
Take my socks off? It's not on screen.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Make sure they don't have. Remember, the toes cost extra, so you know.
Yeah, I know. It would take a real feat of acrobatics for me to take my socks off in front of this camera because my feet are a solid foot below the part of my chest that you can't see on camera.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm being a dickhead.
Ow.
Just general dickheadery. Okay. No. Properties. Okay.
I'm gonna move us over to chatting. Ah! Glad I moved us over to chatting. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, I only lose you on mine if I do something.
There we go.
Like if I open anything else. Let me do it this way. Switch my display setup. Oh, and you're not wanting to. There we go. You fucker.
These hyena noises are killing me.
Move over here. Open Chrome over it. Okay, so when I full screen Chrome, I lose you.
Okay, your cameras are fixed everywhere.
So if you don't full screen the tab, then it doesn't do the thing screwy.
Which tab? Discord or the internet?
Whatever you put over Discord, as long as you don't full screen it, it doesn't
Let's see.
do that.
Okay. So far, it's working. I'm gonna put this up over here. It's not great, but it'll do.
The other thing you could do is divvy up your monitor with into, you could do up to quadrants.
Yeah.
And with a 32-inch display, you're looking at 4 16-inch displays. You'll have to redo how your actually it might even still pull correctly.
I see. Hang on. Let's find out.
Because it's forcing pulling off the window and not the display, it might still pull from the same location correctly.
We're gonna find out. Okay, where do I want to put this? I want to put this here. I want to put
And switch off it
here, and I want to put that.
Because the reason I was the reason I'm adverse to using another display is the space on your desktop. Is already at such a high.
Fully got rid of you. You are
Yep,
not
I
on the
see that.
stream.
Try seeing in OBS if you can try to force it to.
by putting Discord back in full screen mode. So if I manually make the OBS smaller and I manually size my Chrome window on my work.
Instead of using the hard quadrants, kind of soft quadrant it.
Yeah, because I have to have Discord open behind all of it. That's terrible. Wow. That is an awful experience. Yeah, because I can't make OBS any more narrow than that.
Yeah, it's pulling the because I'm monitoring the stream, and like I'm still looking fine. Like it hasn't changed anything about me.
I'm aware, yeah, because I still have Discord open as full screen in the background, and I have OBS and Twitch over it. Not only is it a sensory nightmare, it's also just a little functionally useless, because you can only make OBS so narrow, and the narrower you make the Twitch window in the browser, the less functional it becomes.
Okay, try doing the quadrants again.
It won't do quadrants with OBS, it won't make it that small.
Yeah, well. Oh, it's not doing quadrants. It's not dividing it evenly. Okay.
Yeah, it makes
That
OBS
shucks.
the majority of the screen.
Uh-huh.
And everything else lives behind it.
I just tested that. I just found that out. Oh, and Discord doesn't want to let me make it into a quadrant. Like, it doesn't want me to divide it at all.
Yeah.
Like, I have to use Chrome and then tell it to do it. Oh, but I hate what it did with OBS. That is
a nightmare, right?
That is dog water.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I lose you still in the process. God, that is awful.
It's not great.
Okay. Understatement of the friggin' century.
Twitch is having such issues though that like I don't mind that we're debugging this right now. Cause like I'm pretty sure it's just you, me, and Megan in here right now. I don't even think we have discoverability at the moment.
No. God.
I'm gonna try something that might be dumb, but it might work. Dismiss. No. If I have the option to be on the app, I can't log in on a browser for Apple. That's wild. I was gonna see if I could just open this stream manager in a browser. But because Apple, nah.
But it just works. I'm gonna kick you in the shin. The next Apple user that tells me it just works, I'm gonna kick him in the shin. I swear to God. Okay. Let me here. Because the thing is, you basically need another window for, preferably, Task Manager and your Stream Manager for Twitch.
Yeah, because I don't have a task manager right now, to the point where I was considering getting a damn Devoom time gates just to keep track of it so that I had a display on my desk. I can actually build my task manager into my Aver.
No.
No?
You can't. We did that, remember?
Oh, that's right, and it was never accurate. And it made it worse.
No. It kept crashing the system.
That's right, I forgot about that.
And, like, I found out by, like, digging through running processes and then seeing it, like, watching it as it went through each crash and, like, seeing it spike all the way up to the top for a second, and then had to track down what that was and tracked it down back to being the Aver, the plugin for that causing that crash.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. This is what I mean, Megan, when, like, we do high-level tech support stuff, and, like, when we do have problems, they're so esoteric that, like...
It's a level 3 tech support, like, I understand the hardware and the software and the intersection of all of the choices, and I'm like...
Yeah.
I know,
and I'm having to sit there and, like...
the hardware. Oh no, technical difficulties, damn you, Techna. Hey, Phantom Phoenix!
Techna!
Fuck you, man! Yeah, we're exercising machine
Techna.
spirits to figure out how to get me a third monitor.
I love Techna. That is
Techna
such
is
a good
excellent.
one. That is... I have to remember that.
I think I'm making that, with your permission, of course, Phantom Phoenix, into an emote for whenever we have tech issues. Is going to be Techna, and it's just going to be a servitor version of the head of Vecna.
Oh, that's good. I was going to say Vecna in Adeptus Mechanicus robes, but I like yours more. Yours is way better.
Yeah, because then all I have to do is the head.
Yeah. Also, yes. Also, yes. I was saying just how that's better, but you're like, also, yes.
I keep forgetting that my camera's over here now. Vibes, homie, go for it.
Vibes.
I think I stole it from someone else.
I have so many jokes where I'm like, I know I didn't come up with that joke, but I
don't remember where I got
remember
it.
who I got it from.
Also, yo, because you were talking about Monster, I think, last time you were here. We got... Vincent brought me home the Super Cola.
It is quite good. I like it. I like it. It's definitely... I wouldn't get it every time, for sure, but... Okay.
You can't take a swig of Dr. Pepper and then a swig of this, though, or something about it makes it exceptionally bitter. It's so terrible.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's gonna have to be third display. I hate that because your desk is so, like...
So packed.
Space is at such a premium that you... Ugh. God, I hate that. I hate that.
I'm about ready
so
to take my crafting desk and put it at an angle with this desk and sack my access to that corner for the sake of having a desk in the pseudo round.
Basically, kind of like what I have is because I have the L desk, because this is in a corner, so that I have my laptop right there for my third display.
Yeah. I'm thinking of cornering
Yeah.
the craft desk and putting the rolling desk on this side.
Good news is we don't have to unbolt anything this time.
I know, right?
It's all a part of the desk.
So I keep gesturing over here to my OBS like you're over there. I know, right?
But yeah, like when I finally build my desktop, like I'll have a space to put a third monitor. That wasn't a problem for me, and I've just kind of like not thought about many ports to get my 3 monitors going, but I also cheated and bought a monitor extension for your laptop. Nice.
That's not cheating.
Yeah.
That is using what you have.
Yeah, that's big brained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was looking at like the little portable monitors, but if I have to rearrange my desk anyway, maybe I just get a single monitor on like the actual little like feet stand and stick it over here. So that when I get annoyed, I can grab the whole thing and drag it towards me.
Yeah. The only problem is how to output display to it right now.
Yeah. And I
like I
don't know
said,
that
the
anyone makes
HDMI
a bigger HDMI switch.
Oh, there are. But it doesn't change the fact that it doesn't change how many outputs your laptop is HDMI outputting.
Okay.
So, like, while you have a laptop, if you play anything on your computer, you're boned. It still fixes your having a third display problem. But
I mean, my other option is get a second-hand Xbox digital. Because all the games I want to play on my computer are Xbox titles. But I don't want to give my money to Xbox.
No, because Lethal Company is PC only.
Shit, so is EDF.
Battlegrounds.
PUBG.
Well, EDF isn't. We have 2 copies of EDF. We have it on PlayStation and we have it on computer because it's not crossplay. And if we want to play with some of our other friends, they have it on computer or PC.
Yeah,
so we have
and I want to play with Jingle Pope.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, like, you're still boned there.
Sick.
Hang on.
Yeah, there's no customizing my my stream manager on my who's it's here.
On your iPad?
Yeah.
I think I know the solution.
I'm gonna hate
Oh.
this, aren't I?
Actually, no, this is way easier than I thought. That's actually not nearly as bad. You should be able to use an yeah. I'll need to look at more into them because it's just a cursory, like, Google search.
HDMI splitter?
USB to HDMI. No, USB to HDMI.
I'm gonna be so real with you, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. Same. Like, absolutely same. So, I'll give you, like, 2 more ports. I was, like, gonna go, eGPU, external GPU.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't use the Thunderbolt port for your second monitor anymore. You would use it for your eGPU, but then your eGPU would have, like,
however
I don't
many.
want to fucking buy an eGPU.
Ideally
It's
not.
fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I'm gonna hate it. I forgot about USB to HDMI because I'm also a fucking idiot.
I'm gonna write that down. So I don't forget. Cause I might. The amount of also, Phoenix, this is the amount of to-dos that I have. It just keeps going. I have
to
no
come up with another name for them because ever since your dad told me to get them to done, I get like I hear that when I hear to-dos, and I get violently angry. I get like viscerally angry internally, and I want to throw something through a window.
Welcome to growing up with my father. I am
I love
certain
him.
he's
I
the
love him.
reason that I thought of, I got
Great
more
guy.
to-dos than the Pink Panther.
That one's funny. That one is hysterical.
Okay.
But
USB.
yeah. Love your dad. Wonderful. Sometimes I just want to punch him in the head.
Congratulations, welcome to being his child.
Yeah. All right. Now that we have mentally worked our way through that.
Notes are taken.
Cannot believe I forgot about USB to HDMI. God damn it.
No, I've never heard of Linus Tech Tips. I don't have a level 2 tech certification. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't forget a thing existed.
Okay, to be fair, remember, I have been building guitars
why am
for
I dying on the
16
ground?
years now. I don't remember. I fucking forgot. I saw you're at 1 HP, and we were doing this, and I took my turn, and then I looked over, and now you're down.
Now I'm down.
So, do you want me to help you, or are you gonna help you with one of your tunes?
Don't call them tunes. It sounds like a slur.
Yeah, that's fair. That did a little bit.
As someone who works very closely with tunes, it sounds like a slur. No, I'll use one of my people to help me. You're good.
Okay. And I will use the two big strong ladies. Start.
Not me over
Fucking
here
people.
suffering, just
Do we have any short rest left?
Wait,
We're
who
out of
needs
short
player
rest.
3
so
to
you
hop
gotta-
in and save the day? JK, you don't have to say JK. We have crossplay now.
You're a sweet sight.
However, we're playing with a shitload of mods, and we have a lot of issues right now.
Yeah, so if you do actually want to play, we'd have to send you a list of mods, and I think we probably need to wait a week because there's some issues with patch 8.
To be fair, Larian did say, "Hey, this is gonna break some mods."
Did you
Be
finish
patient.
the battle and go straight into a cutscene and I'm still over here bleeding out?
To be fair, he ran up to me.
What a
I'm not even
dickbag.
like. I'm not.
I can't
I'm not
control
trying to
any of
top
my
out.
other players! I'm just dying!
Okay, what I was saying is, bro ran up to me. I'm not making shit up. He came
Hey,
booking it
let's
up towards
see.
me. I'm like, oh, great.
I think. Where
Let
do
me
you
get through this
keep your-
cutscene.
No, you're good. I can't use items. Yeah.
I don't have any loose. God damn it!
Nope! And it wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm down. I'm not dead, I'm just
God.
down.
Yep, I'll.
Oh shit, that's true! Your own console, it would destroy me. I think I'd have to take my Xbox out back to extinguish the fire. I don't know if your Xbox can handle it.
we're
Our
on console
PS5s
too.
handle it fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
don't have a.
if
I
you
wish
have
I could
the-
turn my camera. I'm running off a laptop and a PS5 and a Switch.
I mean, you can see some of mine, I think.
No. Oh
Yeah.
wait, hang on. I can extend you. I forgot about that. I was like, no I can't. Oh wait, that's a me thing.
That's about as far as I can move it, because every port is occupied.
Yeah, you
and
can,
I have.
you can see your keyboard, that's it.
Yeah, and I have a 4-dock USB hub and then a 10-dock hub, and they're both full. Music production, baby.
Yeah, no, this is how the idea of third monitor came up, because this is how I'm doing our stream management right now. And
I mean,
this is how I'm
so-
doing our
yes.
casual monitoring.
To be fair, yeah, there are plenty of mods that aren't available on console, but like I said, we're both playing on PS5.
It's true.
So we're stuck with console only mods too.
You have the PC version, but your laptop is not a gaming laptop. I think all we'd have to do is check if Xbox mods and PS5 mods are the same. Yeah, your laptop,
Yeah,
Megan,
Megan,
your laptop specifically would explode.
Unfortunately.
But don't worry, I have one on the throne for you that's like gaming laptop light. So you can run everything you need to run without it exploding. Yeah, isn't that cool?
There we go.
I have it all
Yeah,
cobbled
so-
together. Yeah, it should be okay as long as we make sure whatever's on your Xbox matches up with our PS5. But I think it would be fun to do community day streams every once in a while where, like, you guys can hop in and play with us. And I know Megan wants to figure out how to play once we can make her laptop not explode.
What was I gonna say though?
Save me.
Yeah, are you running? Oh yes, that's right. I didn't even do that.
I'm still dead. Excellent. Thank you. I like being
You're
not
welcome.
dead.
Let me find that potion that I had that I can keep out of. There you go. Okay, there's a potion in my inventory, so you can use that.
Thank you.
Oh god.
Ooh.
God
Oh,
almighty.
the biceps are getting definition. I can see a distinct bump when my arm is sideways now. Okay.
There you
I'll
go.
take it. I'll take it.
Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? I don't remember. It's fine.
Consoles, gaming
you healed
PCs. No, I need to heal up.
up? It's fine. Do that. Please do that. Oh god, please do that.
I can't see anyone else's health, because I can't select them. So, you know, here's hoping. Cause yeah, we're all kind of hurting. Nobody's super near.
Everyone's actually
death.
pretty alright.
Everyone's alright. I'm the squishy one right now.
And the problem is, like, I can't throw the potion right now either. Because if I
Yeah.
open the context menu,
It'll freeze.
it actually doesn't even let me open that menu. So, yeah. There's that.
That's terrifying.
I thought that dude was going to give me the shipment.
Oh, the shipment
Where
is sitting
is the
down
shipment?
in the cave.
Which also I forgot I need to grab a tadpole from one of these fucking guys.
Strange power resonates within
Found
the
it.
corpse. It calls to you.
Yep, yes you did.
I just looked for the one with the name. Rapid fire off the top of your heads. What mods do you have just to compare? I also don't want to disrupt the stream, but you're not disrupting the stream, my dude.
Yeah.
Twitch is mostly broken, so like this is just a really chill hangout little stream.
Yeah. Also, part of the Friday streams are much more chat and community engaged. So yeah, no, you're so good. But okay, there's adjustable party limit. There is tactician enhanced. There's
Level curve XP.
yeah, there's a level curve experience, so you can go up to up to level 20. There's a bunch of infinites for different consumables. There's improved scratch. There is the improved UI. There's a bunch.
There's a bunch of
Yeah,
hair and piercings and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of mods. We run a lot of mods.
All camp close. Fear Taylor's camp close. Endgame camp close. Unlock all dies.
You're an impressive fighter, Gale.
I can't even send that to my inventory. That parasite. Oh my god. Oh, I cannot wait for some of these to get fixed.
Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting, but I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
For once? Thank you, Gale.
Got my problems with Gale. But when he's not being an idiot, I like Gale.
Yeah, I think he is who Gordon Ramsay is talking about when he says the words idiot sandwich. Not his own fault entirely, though. He was a boy prodigy. Lovable idiot.
pick
Yes,
this
he is actually a
up.
lovable idiot. What do you mean you can't pick this up?
Because I can't open the context menu.
I was wondering about your queen, Blackith. What tales
It
of
wants
her
me to
riches
open
are
it.
terrifying.
X
Suppose
opens
that's not
it.
how you would describe her.
I can't.
Vlaakith is
And it's
Can't
unique.
pick it up.
locked.
Fear and beauty, life and unlife. Eyes like onyx,
Ugh.
teeth like daggers.
Fine, I'll just make a mental note to try to grab that.
Vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. Dan, thanks again. We'll head out as soon as we've caught our breath.
Okay, catch your breath. Head out. Because
I'm fine.
I'm gonna need to break the box.
More importantly. Hands off that! You've my gratitude for helping with the gnolls, but that ain't yours.
I thought I got him
Thanks
to hand me
again.
the...
We'll head out.
Okay.
I'd romance Rugen if it were an option.
There's a lot of like side characters and like tertiary characters that get a lot of love too. Like hell, look at Alfira.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like, Alfira gets-
Alfira, Damon.
Damon, yeah.
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more work.
Oh, god damn.
Brutal.
I love how neither of them are having his fucking pickup artist shit.
Well, I think that's why I love the conversation with him where he's like, I love you. And you can just go, Hugh, what are you up to?
Yeah, or yeah, practice that enough times in the mirror.
Uh-huh. Like,
It
don't
just
say that. I
calls
know
him
it's
out.
a lie. It's only more bitter knowing that. Yes, but isn't it the most beautiful lie? No.
Yeah. No. No, it's not. Okay.
But also, to be fair, like, he's so insecure that he's the kind of guy that would sweat if you genuinely called him pretty. And, like, he
Yeah.
suspected you meant it.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear anything about the mods except the clothing, but I have a good excuse. My roommate works at a gas station. He had a lady with 2 monkeys come in, and they were trying to steal candy bars. So he got to pet them, so I had to pay attention to the story. I sort of believe you, but this also feels like, I'm sorry, can you do that again? I was walking my fish.
Babe, come over. My parents aren't home. I can't. I'm walking my fish. What? This one's a hell of a fight.
Yeah, this one's a pain in the ass.
This is another actually mod too. So to go back with the mods.
It's real, I swear. Then that's fucking awesome.
I was gonna be like, that's something someone making it up would say. But I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
Only a liar would say that.
I'll
provide
oh,
proof
there's
my fish
like
has the
extra.
photos. My fish ate the photos.
My fish ate the photo.
My giraffe
God
ate my
damn it.
homework. But yeah, no,
God.
it's party limit, lots of clothes, lots of dies,
Yeah.
XP level curve.
Yeah.
Undying
there's adjustable
Scratch,
party limits.
Summon Meatball.
Meatball is the owlbear, by the way. This one
sorry.
decided to give the owlbear cub a name, and that name is Meatball.
His name is Meatball.
And it's... Excuse me. Oh my god. Yeah.
Tell me it's not
There's
accurate.
adjustable party limit. There's adjustable party limit. There is unlock level curve. There is increased XP for said level curve. A bunch of infinites for different items of consumables. Fireproof Carlac. Some cosmetics of like hair dyes and things like that. Some clothing.
Tiefling eyes to restore them to being glowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for Meatball. Yeah, it's Summon Owlbear, I think, is just what it's called.
Yeah, I think it's Summon Owlbear Cub. There's a bunch. But also too, when you join a co-op game, it tells you which mods that you are lacking for the either person. So that way you can, and it will just prompt you to download those mods and update those mods to eliminate that pressure point. And I really love that. Like that is part of what came out in patch 8.
Yeah, I do love that. I loved booting in today, and it's like, hey, you need to update this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I went and updated MPY.
The fact that Karlach isn't already fireproof is a crime. You're correct.
Yeah, it makes zero sense. Like, come on. Okay. Oh. Excuse the hell out of me.
Excuse the hell out of you.
Oh god. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that guy got ganked.
Magic trick time.
Yeah, that's like, and like Lorian said when they put out patch 8, they were like, this will break some mods. We are sorry. We will get, like, we can't fix the mods. You're gonna have to wait for the mod, the makers of said mods. But we will get them approved for update as quick as we possibly can, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the heads up. You're gonna have some issues. Like, I can't change. Oh, you can't see my screen. Donna, will you press L2?
Oh yeah.
To show how you can't change between characters.
Sorry, I thought my desk was lifting at an angle. Turns out my chair wasn't locked into place. No companions.
God damn it. Yeah. You can't switch between characters right now.
Oh, it's the worst. Look,
if I open
character sheet. Fucking no one.
Yeah. Like, if you try to you open the context menu, all of the items in the context menu are gone.
Well, guess I'll dash.
Yeah. And to be fair, I think it was like in the patch notes. I think they could have been a little more clear with the fact of like, hey, there's gonna be some mods that's gonna break because of patch 8. But you know, they're spinning a lot of plates, so I get it.
Oh god, I need.
They've got a lot of. Lorian has a lot of goodwill, so I will give them a lot of credit and grace. I mean, I don't blame anyone for playing vanilla. Like,
yeah,
this game is still rich and full playing vanilla.
We just
it's
decided
just kind of like
we wanted to go
Skyrim.
absolutely apeshit with it.
Yeah. Like, I haven't played Skyrim, but I know how crazy the mods get with Skyrim, and that game, vanilla, is huge. So, like, it's same energy of just like, no, I just want to do wacky, weird, wild shit, because I love this game, and I want to do a bunch. But, like, hell, speaking of you know, games I played a bunch vanilla. I played the first 2 Kingdom Hearts games like 8 times each. and obviously no mods because those weren't a thing for PS2 games. No, technically there was. There was like a cheat disc, like you could like mod PS2 games back in the day.
Yeah, Nintendo DS did the same thing. It was, you would load a Game Boy Advance cartridge into the GBA slot and then put your DS cartridge in it.
Yeah, you had to have a slim PS2, which I have, and you load up your game, and then you pop open your drive while the game's running, and you pop in like the cheat disc, and then you can like do a bunch of mods and shit basically, and then pop your game back in. Oh, I've seen the visual improvement for Skyrim. They're insane. They're so good. Like,
or that dude that made like a whole nother section of the map.
Yeah. There was one that a former roommate of ours was playing. It turned everyone into Naruto characters, and I was like, you would fucking play that. You would absolutely play that one.
Aww, I miss beans.
Not salty. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, they have such a bad fucking habit of like announcing a Kingdom Hearts game way too fucking early. It is a little frustrating. Like, hell, even the so okay, I'm not going to play this next mobile game because they nuked the last two.
I was so mad.
And Dark Road, they did a little better because you can at least play it offline. But it's very much a like AFK like game that's just so like no input whatsoever. But yeah, like they have another mobile game. And I stopped with Square mobile games after they nuked Nier.
Yeah.
Because I'm a huge Nier fan, and there was a Nier game the story is intimately tied together. Like when you get to the third act, you find how richly tied it is together. And they nuked it, and I was playing Ever Crisis, and I was like, I'm not gonna play this anymore because I'm not gonna get attached to a third game and watch it get nuked. I'm done. Square has lost me with their mobile games. So like,
no, it's like Disney bought Tiny Death Star only to nuke it.
Oh god, that was so fucking frustrating.
Or
yeah,
my
like
stupid singing plant game.
Yeah, I was a big Unicross player too. Yeah. Or Union Key at some point. Yeah, it was like Union Cross and Union Key. They changed the name like 3 different times. But yeah, like I was a huge player of that, and oh god, yeah, they have that other mobile game they announced too, and like, sure, I'm not gonna play it because they've ruined my goodwill, but it's still not out. Like, are you freaking kidding me? What the hell?
If only they were kidding us.
Unfortunately. But yeah, like there was no offline mode. The most offline mode for Union Cross was like, you can change the costumes on your avatar. Also, you can't transfer any of this data to a new phone. I was like, cool. Like, I got a new phone, and I was like, oh, even any memory I had, it's just gone. Cool. That's wonderful.
I didn't play Dark Road, I only watched the cutscenes. I wasn't that brave after spending over $500 on Key. Yeah. Whereas I'm very much not a gacha gamer. I'm like, I don't know, I'm so fucking autistic that my brain is just like, no, that's gambling, sorry. Like, it just writes it out. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do that, not worth it. Like, my brain is not susceptible
Missing link.
to it.
Yeah. Missing link, that was the word. I will play gacha games, but I don't spend money on them. Just because I know myself, and if I do, that's just gonna open a trapdoor. Like, that's or not trapdoor, Pandora's box of like, but you could do it again, and you could do it again, and you could do it again. Like, it's just $10 here, it's just $10 there, and like, I can't. I will. So I just don't open that door. But I'm also not going to shade anyone for spending money on it either, too. Like, unless you have like a serious problem where you're like, I'm putting myself in a financial ruin, and I need help. Like, you're. Jesus! Sorry, I'm just chatting up and I look over and just you get fucking milli-rocked by this fucking troll.
I wasn't a gacha gamer either, but I wanted to, because I guess at the end of the guild and was getting a community feeling, wanted to maintain it. Got it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, the only gacha games I've ever played have been ones that are part of franchises that I like. Like the Nier game was a gacha game. Ever Crisis was a gacha game. But like,
Duolingo is technically a gacha game, but again, brain don't work that way.
Technically, in the broadest sense. Oh my god.
In the broadest sense, yeah.
You're really liberal with that.
Oh, did you fail this? You can get unlimited hearts if you pay for them.
My enemies fall.
But yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to try Missing Link. If they didn't burn me so bad twice in a row with Union Cross and or Union Key and then Nier, I would give it a try. But after those 2 times, I'm like, yeah, they have Ever Crisis. But
well, I already pay into D&D for your Beyonce. Yeah, right.
the only one I would pay into is Kingdom Hearts.
Well, it's hard with D&D Beyond too, because like seriously, they could charge me $5 to $7 more per physical book to include a code for D&D Beyond, and I would do it. Truly.
Oh my god, the digital books should not be as expensive as the physical books. Like, I would even understand paying for the book a second time, but they should not be the same price, because you're not having to print them. Oh my god. Sorry, that I feel like I have to hold it together because that one infuriates me. And they got rid of like the a la carte options. So like if you're like, oh, I need to buy this spell
class
out of this, or I need to or subclass out of this book, then I can just buy that. They got rid of that, all the a la carte options. So you just like if you just are using one background or one subclass, or worst case scenario, a spell from Tasha or a feat, guess what, Chucklefuck? You gotta buy the whole book. Like, ugh. I hate that they got rid of the a la carte. The a la carte at least was like better.
It's fine.
It felt microtransaction-y.
It's fine. We're gonna get so big, we're gonna make this so big because you guys are so fucking awesome that I'm just going to acquire wizards. It's gonna be fine.
Oh god, I can only hope.
Wouldn't that be great? That'd be incredible. Help me! Thank you. I just need to heal myself. I should also probably level up so I can stop being in this much pain all the time. So I'm gonna do
good.
that.
That guy's not dead.
Okay, standing was a terrible idea. Yeah, it lowers evenly. I'm not losing my mind. Okay. Nice, Mutcher. Oh, I lost my level up. What? Did it freeze because I leveled up?
No. But I need to save right now.
Hang on, let me accept. Oh, thank God.
Sorry, you said that like after I hit X. I was like, ugh. Dude, paid GMing is actually not bad.
Yeah,
Like,
I kind of want to do it.
But it does require some sense of preparedness from the DM. I am such a, so, um, I am what they like to call the co-DM. I do not like to give myself such grand of a title. I am the assistant DM, whereas like I know plenty of the rules, I know plenty of how a lot functions, but in terms of DMing, you'll want to ask your Lady Death because I how to run a game and be a good DM, an amazing DM. I would be.
Give me just a second, and I will be happy to give advice. Let me finish leveling.
Finish leveling up. You're good. Take your time. Take your time. I think the only time I would DM would be like, "Hey, you want to have a fun time of I'm gonna kill my friends?"
Oh my god, I got so many levels. Okay, so it depends on what platform. I'm just gonna let this sit so I can talk directly to you.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it depends on what platform you're using. There's one that I've actually been looking at because I love my day job with all my heart, but it's breaking my heart right now. I do hair and makeup for live theater productions, and it is my whole world. But the way it's being run right now is breaking my heart. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just start, paid DMing. And it's as long as you keep doing it and you build that schedule and you commit to it, you can raise your prices as you go. There was a platform that I was looking at that lets you set your own prices even. So, like, hang on. There's suddenly a lot of shit floating around my room. Something just came blowing out of my vent. That was weird. You can raise your prices and, like, you can set your rates and whatnot. The big thing about professional DMing is you gotta know where to find your resources. So, like, 5e tools, you can find a lot of your stuff on there, so you won't have to buy it. You can find a lot of the modules online, so you can avoid having to purchase them. Buying books secondhand is also great. There are so many people, and this is a shit thing to do. If anyone's a parent watching this in the future, it's a shit thing to do. A lot of parents sell their kids' D&D books when those kids go off to college thinking, oh, that's a silly kids game, they'll never want those, so you can get them for dirt fucking cheap. But it's a great way to get them for a more affordable price, because then you have your own book to, like, mark up and make notes and put stickies in and things like that. As far as sustainable on your physical and mental health, you gotta know what your scheduling limits are. You gotta know what your brain's limits for exhaustion are, and you gotta set yourself up for success of, like, okay, when I sit down to DM, what do I need? I need a water-based drink, I need a caffeine-based drink, I need some sort of quiet snack so that if my blood sugar dips, I don't turn into an absolute rage monster and an evil DM. I need my tech, and I keep, like, a handful of fidget toys around too, so that, like, while I'm making DME decisions, like, I just sit here kind of thinking, just know what your physical, mental, and time constraints are, and know what you're worth, and, like, how you plan to tell that story. And yeah, it's totally sustainable. Absolutely. There's a dude I even follow on TikTok that's a full-time DM. Let me find you what that platform was, because I bookmarked it. Because I reached out to them for info, and they're basically like, you already run D&D on the internet. Like, yeah, of course you would get accepted.
Yeah, and, like, I will say the sustainability is going to be based on where you're living and the cost of living in that area. Where we live, it would be a lot harder because it's much higher cost of living. But depending on where you live, that can very much change that. What is going on with my monitor? Oh my god.
Here we go. Yeah, start playing .games. There you go. And because I sent it, the link will work. But yeah, there's a dude on there that hasn't been doing it for very long,
Excuse me.
And he charges $50 per game. Like, per person per game. I was looking at doing it and doing, like, 5 or 6 people per table, 25 bucks a head per game. And then doing, like,
And if you do a couple
2
games a
games a
week,
day, 3 or 4 days a week. And honestly, I think it would even be fun, like, even if this got so big that I could feasibly buy WotC, I would still love to sit down and do that once a week just for fun at dirt cheap so that people had the experience of playing with a seasoned DM and having that support.
Yeah.
Sorry if I spoke really fast. Tell me if you have any other questions or you want me to repeat anything. Obviously I need Call Lightning. And Sleet Storm. I despise my job, smoke shop, just for the fact that management is way too old school for me. Customer's always right. Very right-wing. Sorry for politics. No, you're good. You don't have to be sorry. That's not delving too deep into it.
You don't have to apologize for... Yeah.
You're talking to a non-binary person and a trans person whose D&D campaign consists of Stu, a theater gal, a person of color, a trans person, and a non-binary punk.
Sponge absorbed your doctrine.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to apologize for politics. I'm sitting here with my nails done. I do my hair constantly. Like, their hair was blue, like, a month ago.
I was literally a blue hair liberal, like, less than a month ago.
So... my biological mother has thrown Democrat at me as a slur, I was like, excuse me, I'm an anarcho-socialist, thank you. So, like, but yeah, I do hate when people are like, oh, the customer's always right. No, the customer's always right in matters of taste. Remember the back half of that, please. But yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to try to find something that's more fulfilling and like that you're just more excited for. I will give a bit of a word of warning from a tangential place. I am a luthier by trade. I build and repair guitars. So like these two back here, I built from raw lumber. This one I've completely modded myself. Same with this one. Like I've reshaped the neck, I scalloped the fingerboard. Like they weren't things that I had done. I did them. And I've been doing it for 16 years now. And I do that for a living. And as I still am always happy with the work I do and the labor I do. But I still, like, the do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life is bullshit, because it is still work. You are still putting in 40 hours a day. I still get home and I'm still, like, I just put in 8 hours. Like, I have people like, hey, do you do this outside of here? And I'm like, I'm here 40 hours a week. No, I don't.
I do this professionally.
Oh, thank you for finding
so
us beautiful. We are both they thems. They will take any, and then I am very aware of how man-shaped I am. So anytime people give me a he him, I never am offended, unless someone is like hits that H in there really hard, and I'm like,
she or her. I'm like, oh, yeah. Excuse you, ma'am.
Like,
this is a Wendy's.
I see where you're going with this. Okay, I don't like that. So, yeah, but yeah, I will say with paid DMing, even if you love it, you will still, like, it's a word of warning, you still have those times. Yeah. It makes it easier. Having worked shitty dead-end jobs too. Like, I've worked in grocery stores, I've worked in a post office, I've worked in also factory in making guitars. Like, doing what I do is
I was a waitress. I worked in live theater.
Your controller needs to be plugged in.
Yeah, I already plugged it in. I'm on it.
Oh, okay. I saw the notification. I forget it all the time, okay?
I worked in factory clothing production for flame retardant clothing. I was a PA.
Yeah.
Post office. I was a PA again. I sold lingerie to burlesque girls and suicide girls. Like, I've done so much shit.
But yeah, even after a long day, I still feel better after my worst day at the thing I enjoy doing than my best day at a dead end job that I just hate. So like, but you know, don't buy the whole like, oh, you'll never work a day in your life. No, you're still working. Like that's a lie.
Working.
You're still
you will
working.
Feel it. But it
you
is
will feel it.
Really rewarding.
Yeah, it is still much better than, you know, working somewhere that you just despise. And especially, I've owned my own repair shop before too. I hated that because I spent way more time working on like business than I did guitars. Unfortunately, when having work, yeah, unfortunately with working at a shop, there are people I work with that I despise. So I have plenty of days where I'm like, I want to kick that dude in the shin repeatedly. And I'm so glad on the days I don't have to work with, you know, some of those people. But again, there's pro cons to everything. There always are.
But
I'm rambling. I'm
it is
sorry.
rewarding.
Yeah. But I also feel like that work is creative in some way. It's much more beneficial to the soul. Been a server like 4 times, janitor, theater attendant, gas station attendant, hotel breakfast cook. Yeah. So you definitely get the slog of, yeah, I know I look young, but that's just skincare. I'm 35. I've worked plenty of those
moisturizer and
jobs
SPF,
too.
less than $10.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, it's more like less than $20 now because prices have gone up, but.
Yeah. But yeah, I think if you really enjoy DMing, and you're willing to put in the work, and you're willing to also, you know, listen to your body and set boundaries and know what you need, then I think you would probably enjoy it and be rewarding. You're gonna have to build a reputation and a clientele, basically, but you know,
it'll take some time to switch over, but it's doable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing. I'm still working 5 days a week.
Yeah. Between hey, 34 is still young looking though too. Like like looking 34. My brother. Yeah, hell, my brother is have to do math. Gonna be oh my god, my brother's gonna be 50.
Yeah. Because he's only 6 years younger than my
15
dad.
years. And he's only 15 years older than me, and yeah, but I mean, he doesn't, like, yes, he looks 50, but like not in a wow, you look haggard and worn out. No, like he still looks good too. So
no, he looks like a good-looking man who definitely has multiple kids.
A little bit, yeah. You can definitely see that he has a 17-year-old boy.
We gotta stop saying that. That's so wild. I can't.
I was thinking about it too. Like, I remember the fact that, like, he had his first child about, like, this, and so I was about the same age he was when I was born. And so, like, there's, like, a similar gap between his age and my age, and mine and his son, my nephew's age. It's like, oh, right, like, this is how he felt a lot of the time. So, yeah, it's funny. But yeah, I haven't seen you, but I'm certain you almost look 28, more closer to 28, and you're just being too hard on yourself as well. Because there are definitely days I wake up and I'm like, oh god, I look like I'm ancient.
True, I'm also mountain born and white as hell, so I already have skin damage, just so that I look perpetually rosy. A little bit of rosacea, a little bit of sun damage.
Toner
SPF,
and
moisturizer, toner.
Yep, they go a
And if you
long
ever
way.
feel too red, if you start working on camera with being like a pay for hire DM and you're like, oh, I don't want to look so rosy, if you go to the store, any kind of like ladies green tinted moisturizer will make you look not rosy. It won't make you look green. It just cuts out the redness.
It'll cancel out.
Got
Color
you.
theory's fun. When you're done leveling up, by the way, let me know.
Yeah, I'm on Will, so I'm on the last one.
Yeah. I've got a monitor up. I've been watching. There's a delay, but it's not that bad. Which, speaking of runs, well, what are yours, Phantom Phoenix? That way we can, get it right. The colonizer's jeans one. That's exactly what my apprentice says too. He's
Bro, that's what I say.
Mexican.
The Portuguese made me so much more white than it had any right to. This much Portuguese.
My apprentice is half Mexican.
What am I? Mostly pasty.
And you would not know. And he was like, yeah, it was my white genes just oppressing the rest of my genetics. I was like, bruh.
True. Like, I'm very aware that, like, I look nice and lovely tan, but this is very pasty for me.
Unfortunately, I am just all colonizer. I will cop to it. I didn't choose it. I'm just here, but I'm. Well, yeah, he, him, they. I will do my best to remember. I'm also super forgetful too. Like I have constant notes going on because I'll forget things. Okay, I'm gonna save so your level ups are
please
kept. But you're going to have to. So why I saved and why I've been waiting is there has to be an athletics check on the door.
Oh.
And I failed it, and I can't change characters.
No. Okay, well, let me try it. Just in case.
Oh, thank God.
How about that? Let the big woman handle it.
Yeah, no, I am Scandinavian and British and French German. Not good. That's all bad. It's all bad. Like, yep, this.
I am a whole metric fuck ton of not white with this much Portuguese and this much Irish and this much Danish, and they all went, nah, pasty. Yeah, but I'm not physically organized, so I rely on memory. I take vitamins for this, so I'm good. Yeah, my room could be a mess, but I could tell you exactly what's in every pile. It's not a mess because I live with this one.
I got the opposite side of the autism where like everything is organized and everything has a specific place it needs to be in.
It's a problem now. It's
like
rubbing off on me.
When I set up for work, I break out my toolkit and I break out all my tools and like
it is like
I
a
could
surgeon's
make an outline. It's very much Wasabi in Big Hero 6. Like I could have like the outlines of everything. Like and I got it from my dad, and like when I look back and like think on my dad, I'm like, oh yeah, he was big autistic. His hyperfixation was paddles and cars and guns.
It was great. He'd be like, hey, go get me this socket out of the toolboxes. I'd know exactly where it was. It was lined up perfectly. Like, hey, it's this one, right? And I'd hold up 3 separate ones that were incorrect until he had to get up and be like, it's right. It's in your hand, isn't it?
But yeah, like everything was sorted beautifully, except there was always one drawer that was like, I didn't do that one.
Chaos.
he had a doom drawer. Like.
Well, that's where you found the license plate, right? The acid bath one was the doom drawer.
Yes, I found it in a doom box. But yeah, what was I saying? Grandpa was model planes. There was a room in my grandparents' house that was model planes.
But did I get to see that one? No, because I was vaguely female shaped, so Grandma showed me the room full of dolls. all porcelain dolls that are the biggest. That's the only thing that I have an irrational fear of.
Yeah, my
Sinaloa, Mexican, French, Newfie, Bitter Native, rest is Airhead's White Mystery.
I have never heard that. That is amazing. I love that. Airhead's White Mystery. Let's go. Oh, that is so good.
God.
Oh no, I can't open tooltips to see what my... Oh, okay, I can open it on that one. There we go, okay.
Megan, so vaguely coconut.
Is that why I hate the Airhead's White Mystery?
No, they're all actually different. People taste different things because it's the end of one flavor and the beginning of another.
That's right, that's right.
So they don't diet, they just run it through.
Mm-hmm, yep. I remember that now. I do remember that now.
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Not that it matters to you, you're gonna go hide on the second floor and sulk anyway. And there's nothing anyone can do to help.
I can't see a damn thing.
Okay, I don't blame the guy.
I don't either, but he's a dick about it.
Right. I'll try to keep
Yeah,
up.
he's kind of a dick about it.
And yes, I am waiting outside so that none of us burn to death.
Oh, you're so good.
All he gives you is a lame ring. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the story beats, though.
I do. I play this game for the story, genuinely. Is the action fun?
I still can't...
Yes. Just let him die.
Just let him die? God!
We play this game
You know,
very
sometimes...
differently.
Megan, lovingly. Sometimes I feel like a murder hobo, and then I hear about your stories. Okay. Just gonna leave it at that.
Just the...
You need a pass turn, Bingus.
Oh.
I can't do anything.
Keep a blade close.
There you go.
Thank you.
I have one piece of hair that keeps flopping back.
Okay, good. Now I can get this guy
Fuck
out
it,
of here.
it stays there. If there's
Is
anything
anything
vaguely...
baked coconuts? The LaCroix coconut. LaCroix coconut. It took me a second.
Someone whispered
why
the
are we
word
talking about
Spanish
LaCroix?
into
Oh.
a can.
Oh, that took me way too long to put together. I was like, LaCroix coconut. What did you Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I can... And end turn based. There we go.
Miri.
My cheeks hurt from laughing now.
You should have been with me.
Oh. Like trying to press on to the plot. Oh. Okay, what I was going to say before that broke me, and the LaCroix coconut was, I still, one, I'm offended. Two, she's right. Abria Iyengar saying that this is just the world's most overly complicated dating simulator.
100%.
Listen.
You cackle, baby, cackle.
All is ruined.
I'm not
Oh
apologizing.
yeah, this one witch cackles. What was that about a dowry?
Yeah, if you make me laugh hard enough, I will witch cackle.
sorry, Millie.
And if all else fails, I will go completely silent. My whole body will start vibrating, and all you will hear 5 minutes later is
Gasps.
as I am crying laughing.
Deep, guttural gasps. Hang on, wait. I am very bloodied up right now. I need to drink a potion.
Yeah, it's probably a solid idea. Wait, why am I Shadowheart all of a sudden?
I just realized how I can change characters a little bit.
Yeah.
Enter turn-based mode.
Okay, I'm gonna go through and heal everyone.
Yep, because you can do it in turn-based mode, because then you get actual control of each character.
Keep your distance down.
It's such a backwards way to fix this.
Fucking, I'll take it.
Sharp as ever.
Fucking. Hey man, I gotta switch characters. Alright, let me enter turn-based mode. Hang on.
Turn-based mode, hang on. The way I said that, all I thought was, I am the Xanathar.
See, it made me think of the if I stop watering, the voices get loud.
Okay, I'm not ending my turn. Whenever you're done, exit turn-based mode so it returns me to my own body.
Hang on, I need to... First, what I need to do is cycle back onto... okay, you need to end turn as well.
No!
Because I'm on Gale, so I need to end up on
shit.
Drizzt.
Okay.
Yeah. So, cancel Gale. Okay, I'm on Drizzt.
I'm on me.
Okay, there we go. Now we can cancel in. Because otherwise we'd end up where you were
God.
Shadowheart, for instance.
Like, not that I mind being Shadowheart. She's very pretty, but I don't know how I'm gonna romance Shadowheart as herself.
Yeah. Not gonna work, unfortunately.
Also, look at how cute and little she is compared to me. She's so precious.
Can't lockpick anything right now!
Then again, Astarian's also pretty cute and little in comparison to me. They all are. I'm taller than Will.
I think you're taller than my character, too. I think the only ones taller than you are, or as tall, are Karlach and Halsin.
They're
Yes.
both taller. On purpose, they are taller.
I mean, we do love the big muscle mommy.
It's true.
1.5 drinks in, so it's the PBR talking. I'd love to play D&D with you guys one day. If second ain't cackle like that in a year. Yeah, we've been trying to figure out how we can set up, like, and like what to do for community days when we get that rolling, and like what to do. One of those is probably going to be things like Baldur's Gate for community days.
But I'm also thinking maybe dipshit games like Earth Defense Force or things like that where people can hop in on Steam. But it would also be
Or
really
even, like,
cool to do one-shots.
Yeah, like some one-shots with some people, like a raffle for things like that. Another one would also be if things like Lethal Company and fucking Helldivers. You know, some just like wacky, fun, goofy ass shit. Just... Okay.
Did you just get hit? Half these games I've never heard of. They're all like dipshit, minimum 4-player, like... I don't know, some of them are shooters, some of them are tactical, so they're like... They're all goofy, though. They're all like easy to play goofy games.
Yeah. Like, 4-player co-op shooters are really big and really fun because they're also very easy to drop in, drop out of.
I'm going to mute my mic so I can blow my nose. Vince, you'll still be able to hear me, but the stream won't.
Yeah. Thank you for the heads up. But yeah, 4-person co-op shooters are really fun for that because they're very easy to drop in, drop out. We've been actually. I've been wanting to. I have not played Rivals yet. I think we're gonna do that Saturday and Sunday on our like personal streams, on our personal channels. Is like. I like the idea of Overwatch, but Overwatch is a little too sweaty, and I like something that's a lot more casual. I like more casual, fun games. Like,
agreed.
You know, I'm good. I'm good, but when I want a game, I don't want to be fucking sweating.
Haven't touched it. My partner
Maid's Cloak and Dagger.
Nice.
Oh my god, we got a freaking botting bullshit.
Huh?
Likely Banivator restricted. Why are you even COD?
What? Where?
Yeah, Overwatch. Oh, it's showing up on my end.
Hang on. Messages held by auto mod will display here. I can't see it. So will you, because you're a mod, will you take care of that?
I will see what it's letting me do. It's
You should be able to
not
press
letting
and
me do
hold the
anything.
message.
Oh, there we go. Nope.
Yeah, it's not showing me that.
I think it's only showing me because I'm a mod. But it's not letting me do anything else.
No, I mean, like, I'm looking in my stream manager, and it like, it's not showing me anything held by the auto mod.
Gotcha. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yep, got it. Handled.
Perfect.
But yeah, Overwatch is fun. I love the aesthetic. I love the art style. I love the basic idea of it. But man, like, people are so focused on the meta, and it just gets such a sweaty game. I'm like, I just want to hop in and have goofy fun. I'm just trying to like blow off steam and goof around with my friends. Fuck. So like Marvel Rivals really has me interested.
There's an ad starting soon. I don't know if you have ads on or off.
Yeah. I think
you may. I don't know. Let me know
yeah.
if you see it.
We tried to set them so it was a balance between length and intervals as best we could.
Oh, okay. Ad in progress. 45 seconds
I'm seeing
left.
The ad in Yep, I'm seeing it.
I
got ad blocker on, so.
I'm not seeing it.
No, I'm seeing that it says if there's an ad break in progress.
Oh, okay.
I have the stream uninterrupted because of ad blocker.
Not seeing anything. Sick.
Hey, nice. Hell yeah, Phantom Phoenix.
Well, and even if you guys have ad blocker on, or like you won't see it if you're using the Twitch app, we still get paid on it either way.
Sick.
Yeah, because it ran.
I love that.
Same with like if
everybody's robbing everybody.
Yeah, same if like
Yar
people pay
har
for the tier.
fiddly dee. Yeah, Rivals looks really fun.
Maybe I'm just lucky.
Just lucky. Hell yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it is done.
Rivals looks really fun. Also, I love how they're like, we're gonna sexualize the women and the men
but
too.
Also the men.
Like, okay, I'll take it.
Honestly, make everyone juicy, please.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, that's.
A dragon rider, my kin are near.
Oh. Okay, you get to do.
Might not see us.
Yeah.
I suggest we admire it from afar.
Drop your weapon.
Stay low. The big fucking dragon might not see us.
Before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance.
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik.
You can guess where.
I mean, they don't call him Mr. Fantastic for nothing.
I mean, they did cast Pedro Pascal as him, right? Yes, I'm remembering that correctly?
I believe so.
Casting? Yes, it is it's Pedro Pascal. I was like, that was a good decision. That was a very good decision.
You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
The amount of people
I want to
who
know.
are, like,
I envy its knight.
You
With
first.
that I rode such a steed.
letting the cutscene play.
Come.
Oh, okay.
Can await.
Listen to the angry frog wife.
My abusive frog wife.
Yeah, the abusive frog wife.
Yeah, no, the amount of people who are like, oh, Pedro Pascal is such a non-toxically emasculating cutie. Like, girl, he's queer.
Yeah. Thank you for being such a good
I
ally.
had too many gutter thoughts and need to cleanse them with Marvel talk. I'm so excited to see him in the role of Reed after watching Last of Us. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Did The Last of Us Season 2 start yet? Because if so, I don't think I have the strength to watch it.
Ryder, my time
I don't
is
think so.
short. Lead me to...
Shh.
It did?
Such
Oh.
a familiar tone.
Oh.
Episode 1 dropped? Okay, I thought it did. I don't think I have the strength to watch that.
I have to wait until the whole thing is through. I still haven't been able to watch the last 2 episodes of Arcane because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
Child.
Like, I haven't been spoiled on it. I just... That fucking second option, dude.
It's like...
I'll be speaking on her behalf. Like,
Okay.
are you fucking
I'll be
kidding
speaking
me
on her
right
behalf, and I'll be taking his head on everyone's behalf.
The fact that you get Shadowheart approval for that is like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
she's
I know why,
racist
because she
against
doesn't like...
Gith.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Silver
right, the
Fox
Waking
and the
Mando
Mandalorian
and
promo,
Grogu
yeah.
movie. Yeah, I saw. This one wakes me up this morning with what are the? It's Maul. What was it called?
I don't even remember.
Queen Silva, the Queen's
Hang on, let me.
Yeah.
I can't remember the whole name of
Google will
it.
tell you.
Vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes.
Oh, it's a
of our
show.
people.
It looks like.
Yeah.
feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not too much
What is the name of it?
It's like
God
the
damn it, Google.
artifact to carry. Somehow.
Maul Shadow Lords. And for some reason, like my first thing in the morning brain was like,
does not want to fall into the gift
what the fuck you talking about? A Star Wars show and a mall, like MALL.
Mall Shadow
And I opened my
Lords.
phone.
Instead of
Okay.
Affirm your mandate.
Fuck it, I guess. I woke up and I was like getting my senses, and I opened like Reddit or something, and I saw that pop up, and I'm like, oh, Darth Maul. Oh man, I'm tired. Jesus Christ.
I know what happened, it wasn't close enough.
New Rockstar's
Oh, no.
breakdown of season 1 because I know what happens and wasn't close enough to my phone to stop before it spoiled season 2. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've played 1. I know what happens with 2 because of all the discourse that went around it, and I was like, oh my god. Okay. But yeah, because I know what happens, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can watch that happen to Pedro Pascal.
What was somebody asked me? Oh, I was at work, and one of the girls, I'm like doing her hair, and she goes, "Oh my god, have you heard of Last of Us?" Like, yeah, I've played it. No, it's not like a game; it's a show. It's like,
You serve your queen well, child.
fuck's sake, kid.
Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry
Also, I was so mad when I played the first one.
Undying queen.
Also,
Because I
make
remember
sure
seeing
it's fair.
people.
Rewarded in this plane.
I saw all the discourse around the show actually before I even got to play the first one. And people are like, they made him gay, blah blah blah. And then fucking I played it and I was like, because they never say it outright. It's very like hinted at. But if you know a fuck and have 2 goddamn functioning brain cells, I was like, yeah, of course they're gay.
I read that
So,
last
yeah, that
message
just-
so fast that it was just gibberish. I'm sorry. Part 2 twist felt
Part
like the
2
Peter
twist
Parker and the Han Solo Force Awakens scene because it's so telegraphed and spoiled, but I still know it's gonna hit me hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to put that. Like, and that's good storytelling though too. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like people like
audibly screamed in the theater at both of those.
yeah when you a good twist should still throw you for a twist, but also if you're paying attention, you should still also be able to see it coming because that's good telegraphing. Because that's good, like, hey, if you're really paying attention, those hints are there. Those things that are going to show you that things are going to happen are leading up to this moment. Are you Shadowheart instead?
Yeah.
I was like, hang on, wait a second.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
Okay. Thank you. Your abusive frog wife has words
Yeah.
for you.
Therefore, got one wanted to hunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But he's also like
both.
he's kind of changed his mind since, and he's changed his tune where like he found his love for these characters now too.
Yeah.
And that's been
Well, and I
really
think part
sweet.
of that. I think part of that was like being able to have the arc that he felt that Han should have of him sacrificing himself, because
Well,
that is
and
the
then I
full arc of
think-
that character.
I think doing
of-
the new Blade Runner as well definitely made a difference.
Yeah, and with Indy having him kind of, you know, hang up the hat, like I feel like that's where he was able to change his mind because he
Oh no,
had
you
some
sound like a
input on
robot.
things for once. Oh no.
I don't know if it's my headphones or our internet. I've only screamed in theater for the characters introducing Deadpool and Wolverine. That's fair. That's fair.
With my grandparents, good being able to hold it together because I was a weeping mess.
Also, the
I was a
Chewie
wreck.
fake out got me.
Unfortunately,
Oh, hell yeah.
I am not trying to shame you. The Chewie fake out did not get me because I was like, they're not gonna fucking kill Chewie. He's
Listen,
fucking
I thought they
alive,
weren't
I
gonna kill
guarantee
Han
you.
Solo.
And that's why I'm not
I thought they
shaming
weren't
you.
gonna
I
kill
get
Ben
it.
Solo.
I'm not shaming you. I totally get it. I totally get it. Like,
I also thought they would acknowledge that clearly Finn and fucking what's his name, the pilot.
Poe.
Finn and
Poe.
Poe
I
are
fucking forgot his name
clearly a
too.
thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel you with with Deadpool and Wolverine. I fell apart when that Avengers
When they
flame
panned
on
over
bit.
to Wesley Snipes, the gasp
Dude.
that I gasped.
I nearly lost it in theater because I was like,
Yeah, Finn and Poe are
"Holy-" and
together.
fucking- yeah, the fucking. There's only been one
I
blade,
totally knew
only gonna
Luke was
be
gonna
one
die.
blade.
Yeah, that line is up there with tax evasion.
Yep, it is. But yeah, Finn and Poe are for sure together. I'm gonna kill Chewie. What a bride.
If
Same
they
with
put
Daryl.
them together,
I've
it
never
means
watched
that
Walking
they can
Dead.
Put Vi Marati and Rose Tica's character together.
With Luke, I was actually a little surprised. I'm not gonna lie. Like the fact that he showed up like shaved and like groomed, I was like, okay, I guess he found the time for that. And I was just like, I acknowledged it and then just moved on. I didn't consider anything else about it. I was just like, okay, that's what's happening. So when he was like not there and then dying, I was like, oh, they went for that.
Well, shit. Oh, nice, Mutcher. I had to take my industrial out. My headphones were sitting on it. My old ones didn't do this, but
Yeah,
I also got stuck in my old ones. Yeah, him having his
he for
Obi-Wan
sure.
moment.
It's such a good like full circle moment too. Like it. Man, I've got a lot of problems with Last Jedi, but I still think it's a good movie. I think the movie just can't decide if it wants to do, move forward and do its own thing, or, be cyclical and hold on to the past. Like, I think that's its biggest fault, but I still enjoy it. I still think it's a fun movie. I still think it's a well-shot movie. The action's awesome. So, yeah. Exactly. Like, the sequels have amazing moments. I feel like, too, with time...
Are we ready for the mountain pass?
No, I started walking this way, and remembered his mountain pass, and then his cutscene triggered.
Well, and then you were pacing, and I wasn't sure.
Overwhelming
I
authority.
just didn't care for the fact they
Because
set
I was
Finn up
like-
to be another Jedi figure, and then relegated his Force sensitivity to behind the scenes, and that was the fault of the Last Jedi. Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, and that's a big problem I have with that one too. But yeah, I feel like much like the prequels, I feel like they're gonna grow on the just community with time. Because like people hated the prequels too, and everyone can look back on them and be like, you know what? We like the prequels.
Quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman.
Yeah, that's they brought stuff to the table and dropped it.
Are my chosen. They speak for me.
Speaking of which, I know Wizards is looking at an Adventures in the Forgotten Realms show. John Boyega as Will, please? Please? 'Cause that man looks so good with his hair long. Revenge of the Sith was your first Star Wars movie? Oh no!
That is such a horrible first movie. It is such a horrible first movie. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You feel energy pulsing.
I think now though too, if you're ever gonna show anybody now, you do 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 6.
Yes.
My forces.
Because you get all of the love and care for Anakin, and then anyone who asks, if like, when you start like 4, just be like, there's gonna be a reveal about some characters. It's saved for later, and when someone asks, like, well, who's Vader? He killed Anakin. Anakin like is gonna get introduced in 3, and you leave it at that. That way, when 5 hits, that's gonna be
peak Obi-Wan obsession. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't blame you. He and I had Ewan McGregor. I think Ewan probably still has his, but we had the same motorcycle, and I've got a photo of him from behind the scenes in his Obi-Wan outfit, leaning on that, reading the newspaper, and that photo goes so damn hard. Oh, it's so cool.
Showed him all 3 trilogies this year, and it really put the sequels in perspective for me since he has more of a history in marginalized communities, and that was really sad. But yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Oh no, now I'm Lae'zel.
I'm still me.
Okay, I'm back to me. Yeah, no, I've had plenty of friends like echo that feeling too of like, yeah, seeing Finn just get sidelined like that, and he's especially leading.
You mean Bazel?
I mean, yes, yes, that is Bazel. But yeah, like
it's
leading
like
into
the Tiana
to
show
Force
getting
Awakens.
canceled.
Oh my god,
It's
so excited for that.
literally done.
Are you kidding? They pulled a fucking Wile E. Coyote versus Acme and like just canned a finished project.
Yeah, it was in post.
I will not scream. I will not scream. I will not scream. I will keep it together. I will
Yeah,
keep
somebody
it together.
did like a full-blown Reddit deep dive. There was a bunch of leaked stuff. Like, I was so mad. Allegedly, there is like a whole album's worth of music already done.
Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that so much. That is
Also
infuriating.
agree. Yeah, I actually quite liked Acolyte, and I think a season 2 was warranted. Also, like,
yeah, Acolyte had some pacing issues, but otherwise it was good.
and you literally managed to set up the dumbest man ever to live and turn his career on its head. Like, you cannot do that
Dude,
to my boy.
He is jacked in that. Manny Jacinto is fucking jacked in that. It was when we first see him in that fight, you see his fucking arms. I was like, holy shit!
Listen, I already thought he was
my
hot in a
God.
goofy way in Good Place, but that is just, you can't do that to me.
Yeah, his range is nutty. Yeah, and like I know a lot of it's, they're gonna highlight a lot of the shadows and things like that. I don't care. It looked amazing.
I don't care.
I was like,
He was
oh my God.
still jacked.
Yeah.
Love to see the main man from Squid Game learning English for the role. Yeah.
I forgot about that too. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't think of his fucking name right now. I'm so bad with names. Like I'll have to see someone in like several shows.
Like I remember it.
It's gonna drive me. Same. Yeah.
Same.
But yeah,
Type so fast they spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I was surprised they killed him in that too, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's rare for it. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh God, I hate Raphael.
What manner of place is this? A path to
But yeah, he was amazing, and I didn't.
Or
Yes,
Lee Jung-jae,
yes, that was his
thank
name. Yes, Lee Jung-jae.
hard to say.
Yeah, I was so like it's so rare for Star Wars to surprise me with something like that, and I don't mean that in like a mean way. It's just like wow. But I did really, really love 2 though, and I was glad to see it didn't. You had to look it up. I don't blame you. I was glad to see like I haven't seen any hate about it. It was Skeleton Crew, and like it very much was what the creators said it was. It was meant to be an Amblin Entertainment 80s coming of age film or show. And yeah, it like watching them like this is Goonies and E.T. but Star Wars, and it was so fun. I was so happy to not see hate about that. Oh my God! Because I like first couple episodes, I'm like, this is gonna get hated. I'm enjoying this, but I'm gonna see so much hate, and I actually didn't. I was very, very pleased for once.
Pleasure. I'm Drizzt.
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little sea
I hate your
is decidedly
gaudy mansion
middle of nowhere for
that
my
you stole.
tastes.
I think you mean Gory Mansion.
Come.
I mean, eventually, yes. Gaudy, gory, same thing.
Flashbanged. Jesus.
There. Middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
Oh,
Same, Carla.
100%.
So I'm so torn with Raphael because he is so slimy.
I was on call.
You are so right, Megan.
Oh my God, for Skeleton Crew, I adore the Amblin, but yeah, I love the Goonies vibes. Immaculate.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure we all grew up with those movies at some point in our lives. So like, yeah, to see those was amazing, and like have that vibe was great. But yeah, Raphael is so slimy. His voice actor is so nice. He's such a nice person. So it's just like I hear him speak, and that's basically his voice. Like, oh, I hate hearing your voice, but you're such a good person. Like, because your first interaction with him is this slimy asshole. Goonies is a staple, as it should be.
Terrible too, because he's this super sweet person, but all of his like body language just goes with pompous asshole. Way too into himself and theatrical, and I'm the most important, obviously. Like
that is right though. I forgot that Raphael, he's also voicing Popper.
Yeah, he's Popper.
After all,
I love seeing voice actors have that kind of range where they can do such wildly different characters. Popper is great. I love Popper. He is wholesome and needs to be protected. Insert lizard gif. Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, now I call our cat in the morning to take her little bacon treat meds by saying Treatos.
Than a devil you don't
Yep.
know.
We call the cat in the morning by saying Treatos.
You do.
Treatos.
And she goes,
Cambion.
Which we forgot to because we're trying to give her the greenies at night too. We forgot to do that.
Conceivably. But
Practicing there.
Oh god, yeah.
For certain.
Are you kidding? Do you know how hard I had to practice to hit that first fucking note of his damn song, like, correctly on command with no in cue? Jesus Christ.
Very. I imagine. I do wish for...
Oh. What? Aw.
Hey, Phantom Phoenix, you did not need to give subs. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, hang on. Let's see what he gets
Thank
in the
you.
gacha. You got a little
Oh, yeah.
star.
That's right. You're going to trigger the gacha.
Oh, I guess it only pulls one. Oh, no, it does. Okay, it's just a little slow.
Okay, it's just moving. I mean, it's a lot going on. Thank you.
Oh,
thank
you
you,
got a
thank you, thank you,
potion.
Phantom Phoenix.
Thank you, Phantom Phoenix. Also, you have access to the hype train emote now, with both a modern Shinkansen and a classic BNSF freight train.
To get
You got a wizard spell book and a scroll.
Tadpoled head. One skull. Two tenants. And no solution in sight. I could fix it all. Like that.
Oh, another star!
I will say that...
Sorry, you were saying? I got distracted.
Uh-oh.
See if you get a Freddy in the last one.
Megan called it a claw game.
That little claw game is so adorable. I have, for the 1 year anniversary, because I'm planning something, I have a slot machine spinner, and people will be able to gamble with their channel points to win prizes.
Nice.
Yeah!
Megan, it's what's called a gachapon machine. Which is what I was gonna say is that is the one gacha I will do is like Kura. For a certain number of plates has a gacha machine, so you put in a certain number of plates and you'll get a gachapon. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got. Hang on, I got this.
But yeah, I do go kind of hard for gachapon, but it's also because I'm
taiyaki.
eating sushi, so you know. Sushi, gacha.
Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devil's soldier.
Yo, Phoenix,
They
you
think our
caused a
greatest
channel point
strength is a
multiplier.
weakness.
Hell yeah.
Haven't eaten enough at Kura to get a prize? Oh, you will have to go with us, my friend.
We'll have to if you go with the two of us and
Because
Stu,
there's a Hollow
oh
Live
my
collaboration
god.
coming up, and I need to get all the prizes.
Yeah. Non and I can easily put down, like, we won't eat, like,
we
all
can
day,
also
so
take
we
them
can go to Kura and just
Mitsuwa.
mow through.
Because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
there's the official Bandai Gachapon shop in there. Wait, what? Ah!
Phantom Phoenix has a 10, thank you. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. Please get Freddy for this one if you got us to 10.
It looks like they got
not Freddy.
spell orbs.
Yes,
yeah,
that's what
I
they
think
were.
the star was Freddy, but I think it's glitching out. So I'm gonna put that on the debug list too.
Okay. I will be right back though. I gotta pee so bad, and I want to
pee.
keep talking, but I gotta pee. I've been holding it off, so I'll be back. Oh, actually, let me just get us out of this cutscene first. That way, you're not just stuck here.
Staring at you. I mean, your character is very pretty.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you.
Also, you had to say you're a star.
Cast relieve yourself.
Pretty little symptoms.
And now I just have you're a star from Wish stuck in my head.
They haven't manifested yet.
I enjoyed Wish. I
love it.
One might say you're a paragon of luck.
Gotcha prizes. Okay.
When it runs
Gotcha prizes. I guess permanent wet socks.
No.
No.
No, that is cruel. Okay.
And unusual.
Make sure I also.
I guess baby voice stop. Oh, Christ. What can I do while they're gone to fuck around? I have the feature Athlete's Foot and I'm naturally immune to your spell! Well, you gotta roll a saving throw because there's a 1 in 10 chance that you get Trench Foot instead. You have advantage? Yes, you have advantage because you have the Athlete's Foot feature. I can actually roll for you. Hang on. Let me get the big D20. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Big D20. Okay. Big D20. 12. 2. You rolled 2 14s? Well, I rolled with advantage for you and you got a 2, so you do not have or you got a 12, sorry, you got a 12 and a 2. So you do not have it either way with either of our rolls. No trench foot for you. Woo! Yeah, I had to get, because sometimes I'll work outside in the rain all day. I had to get Gore-Tex boots for work so that I don't end up with trench foot, because I have no opportunity to dry my feet. There we go.
I don't have my headphones in yet, but I just heard something about trench foot while getting back to my room. I don't want to know.
Just catch yourself up in the chat.
Okay. Oh, baby voice. Oh boy.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, well, you still gotta roll a saving throw because there's a 1 in 10 chance that you get trench foot. Like, do I have advantage? Yeah, you have advantage because you already have the athlete's foot feature.
Trench foot is rough, though. Trench foot is that's why Gore-Tex boots exist, is because of trench foot.
Well, and that's what I was saying, is I got myself Gore-Tex boots for work, because I would be out in the rain for so long, and there was no chance to, like, dry my feet. Because there's no, like, I can't walk around barefoot because I work with wigs all day, so it's either wear wet boots or get a 3-inch pin through my foot.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought you were going to say. I pictured it. I knew that's what you were going to say. I pictured it, and I just recoiled with it. Oh, God.
Think about really well-cooked chicken legs.
Cooked chicken legs in the crock pot.
No!
Yeah, that's... Yep.
I just picture Emile from Ratatouille.
See, I hear Emile, and I don't think of Ratatouille. I think of Nier.
That's fair. Emile is adorable.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, when does Emile ever get barfy? He's a
Emotes are
weird
being delivered.
skeleton thing. And then you said Ratatouille, and I'm like, oh, that Emile, right?
Yes.
Yep, got it. Thank you again, Phantom Phoenix.
Thank you so much.
Hang
on, I need to send celebrations.
I have no idea what to spend my Electrum on.
You don't have to spend it on anything yet because I figured out earlier that they don't work as intended. Here, hang on. Let's see. I feel like some of them should work. Your Lady Death is also me, by the way. This is what I'm. You can use it to highlight your message or send a message in sub mode. I apparently need to fill in there's a special section for unlockable emotes that I have not filled in yet, so I will get on that in the next couple
they're
of
working.
days. They're working?
Yeah, no, they're working. Yeah, because Phoenix is using the Displacer Kitten.
That's available for all subscribers. That's one of the standard emotes.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah. I have
stupid.
One of the 5 tier 1 sub emotes done, and it's the hype train, like the special hype train emote. And the rest of them are about halfway done, so I need to put those up. Highlighted my message. Yeah, that's the basic thing. That one works.
Can you tell anytime I use Twitch, I just lurk?
Make other rewards for it, but I want to find interesting ones to make. I'll add that to my list too. Channel. Point.
Yeah.
Rewards.
I've been watching Twitch for a while. That was the thing.
We've been watching
just
Twitch
really dumb.
since Hang Time was still Game Attack, and since Game Attack was still Screw Attack.
Yeah.
I've been watching Twitch passively since it was Justin.tv.
I'm just a chronic lurker, and I'm really dumb. I am Look, again, I'm in my 30s, and it wasn't until I was like 32 that I learned how Tums got their name. Because they're for your tummy.
For
your tum. And I'm just stupid. I am dumber than a bag of hammers. No. Okay, I'm not alone then. I'm definitely not alone then. I'm not laughing at you. It's the joy that, oh good, it's not just me. Oh, okay, good. Tums for your tummy, yes! Oh, hell. I'm so glad I'm not wearing heavy makeup right now because I'm crying.
I'm trying not to have purple run down my face because I didn't hit this with any setting spray at all.
Oh no!
Oh, it's in my eye.
Oh. Oh no, you got mascara running?
No, worse, eyeliner. The NYX Epic ink, if it gets damp at the corners of your eye, will run into it. But I haven't found a better one.
Oh, welcome to the fold. Speaking of fold, if you like weird, like cosmic horror,
yes,
and unreliable narrators, check out Midst. M-I-D-S-T. Oh my god, Zen. Look, I rarely get gender envy, but Zen gives me such
like
just
lack of
non-binary
gender envy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Distinct lack
like
of gender
them,
envy.
Them and Chris Corner are the only two people I've ever been like, oh, that's what that feeling is. Yeah, there is a part of the universe that's called Fold, and it's the region of the cosmos that's called.
Drifted off at episode 2.
Oh,
That's
okay,
fair.
cool. You've started it though. Okay, so you know.
It's
You at
so
least
good.
know. It's definitely a slow burn. It's definitely very much a slow burn. It's not painfully slow by any means, but like things don't start really kicking up and like, oh, okay, shit, it's getting real until season 2. But man, at that point, does it feel like a freight train going downhill? It is so intense.
Is Casey Jr.
so
driving?
fast.
Because damn, we're going downhill fast. Yeah, no, and I want people to watch it so that when we eventually reach Vecna,
Unend, yes.
and I
absolutely. I figured that's what you meant. Unend has a very different feel. I won't spoil anything because I never mind spoilers. You can always spoil things because I like then when I get spoiled on something, I like seeing and looking for the clues and seeing how well things were laid out. But I also understand that people don't like spoilers, so I won't spoil anything. But sorry, you just derailed my brain. But yeah,
so sorry.
Unend is tied to Midst, not strictly like strongly, so you could watch it without it, but it's more satisfying to having watched Midst. And it's got a very different feel and a lot wackier. And as they described it, it feels more like Star Trek, in a really good way. So
and
yeah,
there's a returning character
Midst.
that's just. There's a few returning
Yeah.
characters actually.
Well, there's a
returning.
few that are like sprinkled here, and there's another one that you don't realize is there until much later, and you're like, I'm sorry.
I realized it. I said it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. You caught if you've watched the first 20 minutes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sorry, Nana, you were saying something about Vecna and something else with that, and I did
Okay,
not catch
so
it.
my
'Cause I
brain
was
went off on
speaking
an
and I ran
entire
over you.
I
I'm
have big
sorry.
ideas for the show, big flashing lights idea in my brain. Because at first it was
Okay.
just like a passive idea, and I was like, oh, I've had this idea before. And then I realized if we got big enough, it could be a bigger idea. And I need people to watch Midst so that when we get to Vecna and I use the voice, that people know exactly what the reference is. But also, if we get big enough, I just want to call Zen and be like, can I borrow you 3 and your vocal talents for something?
I'm gonna text you. I think I know what I'm picking up what you're pointing down, but I want to text you out of curiosity.
Move faster, text.
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm typing as fast as my tiny thumbs can go.
I mean, your thumbs aren't tiny. They're 2 nail sizes bigger than mine.
Also, I see it was delivered.
Yes. Yeah.
That is exactly what it's.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was picking up what you were putting down, but I was like, dude, if you do that, tiny thumbs versus thick thumbs. My dad had bare hands though, so like, there's a lot of things he could just open, too. Like, there's pro cons. The amount of things that man could just palm. You have mitts, and they've got benefits,
mitts,
but the amount of times.
But I got short fingers.
But the amount of times I remember being a kid, my dad like, get over here and bring your live skinny fingers over here.
Yeah, he made that mistake. I mean, he's like,
his...
hey, I dropped something down into the engine. Will you reach down there and get it? And I'm like, Dad, my knuckles are as wide as yours. I just got short fingies. Sorry, you're gonna need the magnet on a stick dealy.
Yeah, the amount of times I had to fish into something somewhere because he dropped something, or it was just horribly placed that he had to have me do it. I could not tell you. Okay.
Yeah, I can make them all do it.
Sorry, I was just looking at the map. Okay, we've been getting derailed back and forth so much. What did we want to do? We want to make sure we don't get too carried away into something.
What do we have?
We can go to talk to Damon. We have a lot. I'm looking at the map,
Doesn't
and
mean
we
the
have gone
thickness
over this
doesn't
in
matter,
such a. We have gone about this entire session tonight in such a frenetic way. I'm like, wow, we have just kind of fucking autismed our way through this map.
Did you
tonight.
not grab Barkus's pack? Because it's still on the map.
I saw that. There's nothing in there of import though.
Yeah,
like
but I
beat-wise.
think it might be like a story beat like token. I think it may expect you to pick it up. I still have the Twitch integration thing on the screen. It should still be on the screen, but I don't know why it's not receiving data. That's another one of the things on my list.
I knew I forgot to do something when we sat down.
Yeah.
I was like, there was so many things.
You fixed
it.
it.
Go. Wait, hang on. I think I know.
They moved their cursor.
Something to that effect. Okay, we'll go to the... Actually, why am I going to fast travel? It's right here.
Yeah, and then do you want to do Emerald Grove
This is on
after
your end.
this? Or do we want to
Yeah, I would
finish
say, like, turn it-
Joaquin's Rest? Oh, but it is 125.
Well, I don't know. Yes, that is the other thing, is I didn't want to do anything, because I was like, let's not do the Goblin Village or Anti-Ethel's, because those are long, and we should be calling it a night soon here. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
What the fuck am I going?
Oh, it's your weekend? Okay, I'm
nice.
I mean this the nicest way possible. I love that. That is great. It is Monday. Friday is Monday for both of us. It is... it sucks. It's awesome. Because, well, yeah, no is right. But at the same time, like, I don't like being around lots and crowds of people and things like that. Oh no, I probably can't pick up Barkus's bag.
So not having the weekend
I
off
can-
is not terrible. If I could put the agony
I can
emoji
open it.
gif, that's where it would be.
Yeah.
What is our agony gift? Oh, our agony gif is that the Otori-san from Spirited Away, the bathhouse duckling. If you use him, you'll notice he has ragey laser eyes like the death metal seagull.
Yes. But yeah, we're not big people-y, like go out and be around a bunch of people, so the fact that today is Monday is fine, because our weekend is during the week when less people are out. It's really nice when we go out to do stuff and there's less people.
And if you want to go get food
nice.
somewhere, you don't need a reservation and you're not going to wait an hour.
Yeah. So, pro cons. It's pro cons. Everyone else is like, oh, let's hang out Friday night. I'm like, it's. I work,
But I
so I
have to
stream
be
after
up
it
early. Usually Monday, Tuesday off. That was
Yeah.
close to what I was off in the salon. It was usually either Sunday, Monday, or Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, that's not a bad one too. My apprentice does Sunday, Monday, because he is kind of a weekendy, people-y person. So he likes it. Okay, I picked up his contents of his pack. I couldn't pick up his pack. It still is there.
It's still on the map. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll handle that after an update.
I'm guessing you went to camp.
Sorry, I took your suggestion on Emerald Grove. We'll go talk to Damon about Karlak.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, I've had that off before. I liked it enough. Come on. Open. Open. There we go. There we go.
You have to walk through it, then it will open.
I've always wanted to be able to see if you can see, because the camera doesn't let you go far enough back. But to see if like there's an animation of someone walking over and like pulling the thing open.
Opening it. You know, if a community thing becomes available, for availability, literally fucking anytime. Oh, wait, that's presumptive. That's not presumptive. Community days are for everyone who subs and anyone who. I think we'll probably do it for subs sometimes, but also do it for like active followers here and there too.
Yeah.
Like it's a community day.
Days like that's the whole point of community days. We are waiting to set them up.
Out.
Oh no, he's not bleeding out. I gotta feed him.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful.
It's like a cat. He's like yeah.
You need a boot.
You need a boot. Okay. I'll have to go with the persuasion to not piss him off.
Oh, good. The hype train badge.
I have to take it out of my inventory. Hey! Give that man a shoe.
Very well.
No munch.
Longer won't hurt. Actually, it might, but I shall try all the same.
I forgot before I spoke to him to take the stupid thing out of my inventory.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now it's out of my inventory.
Do you feel
it's supposed to not do this way. I guess there's an issue with that. I don't know if it's because of... I just for shits, like I was like in his wheel and I saw like the Netherese bomb option. I'm like, oh, I wonder what happens then. And just game over screen. I'm like, oh, that's what happens.
Well,
whoops.
We're all dead. No.
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
You are very right there.
You are correct. All I'm hearing is conjecture. We also never let Gale explain himself either.
There's no such thing as an absolute certainty.
As my issues that I have with Gale, when Mr. is like, oh, here, go blow yourself up. Even I'm like, that's me. That's
quality.
Yeah, that's way too.
By the button several times, especially in
if you're gonna put your life, if
humans come to think of it.
Yeah, don't do that because it just is a game over.
Karlak with the criminal offensive side eye right now.
I mean, everything Gale's suggesting, she knows that, like...
Oh, yeah.
Very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact 2, a devil offers to take it away. Devils
he is right here. He is spitting facts, though.
Out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it.
Anyone a dirge?
Is anyone dirge? I'm running dirge.
So, we say for now, we wait.
Because I love the redemption that you can get. I love when you go the redemption arc for dirge. I was especially like the because I got spoiled on it, and I saw the scene with at the end of that arc, and I was like, oh, that holy like really pulls things together. I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition.
But yeah, no, I never like that Mr. is like, go lay your life down on the line. Like if you're going to lay, if someone's going to lay down their life, you have to be the one choosing to lay down your own, not someone else telling you to, not you choosing to lay other people's down. I hate that. So yeah, I never go with the let Gale blow himself up option. I hate that. I hate that so much.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
How big his eyes get.
Thank you.
I get why Karlach's side I am, because like he's saying, "Hey, we should align ourselves with the devil," but he is spitting facts about, no, that dude wants something because they don't make deals with devils unless they have something to gain. He wants something from us. We need to figure out what it is.
Sacrificed on the
you're
dread
right.
altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite.
Tell me we just didn't just waste a piece of magical equipment.
3 is funny, but like it's
The magic isn't
Mans is in distress.
Blood Hunter and Gale companion shouldn't work hard to redeem himself. Due to a glitch, Gale broke up with me, but I settled with Hausen.
Fire remains
Various Tim
undefeated.
noises.
I'm not certain what's going on.
Various
Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade.
Oh, reflavored Fighter Wizard. I was like, is there a mod for Blood Hunter, or you're doing Fighter Wizard?
Sort of.
Okay, yeah, that gives you, yeah, that gives Blood Hunter. That's a way to do it.
A great deal of trouble indeed.
But yeah, our first playthrough, I fucked up and I didn't romance anybody, and I was so like just sad at the end of it. I think both of us screwed up the romances. Like we didn't basically
Yeah, I got
jump
Hausen
into them
because I missed like 3 or 4 really important, heavily weighted Shadowheart beats because you were having all the interactions.
Well,
but
and
you
then
were
I missed
answering
Karlach
them in
'cause
ways that like weren't compatible with Shadowheart as a companion.
well, because basically with Shadowheart and Karlach, you have to basically start the romance at the Tiefling party, and we both didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, was 26 at the end. Got 6 Cloud Giant push to reflect
Jesus.
attack. Cloud Giant belt. There you go.
What does that belt do? I don't know. It gave me a beard.
I have a beard.
I have a beard.
Also, it was just long enough ago. Do I remember correctly that you had a grog bit in our game?
Yeah.
That a thing we did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like having a like Mandela effect. I'm like, no, that didn't happen. They didn't go that hard. No, you
I
did. Okay.
Yeah. It was God. That was maybe episode 3, episode 4. I think it was just after the Christmas break.
The one that makes your strength 29.
Good God.
I think it might have been. Also, 29 strength.
A bearded dragonborn.
Bearded dragonborn would be cool.
The coolest one I've seen is someone did an Asian coded dragonborn. So instead of like a full beard, they made the tendrils that come off of their face into like a full-blown Fu Manchu and like a really long skinny beard. Sick as fuck.
I saw that. Those were super, super cool.
Please let this work.
I don't know why it didn't pull me into the cutscene immediately. That was weird.
And that blaze of chaos.
I've been getting not pulled into your cutscenes at times too.
Must be quite the
I've also seen
experience.
Catfish. Oh, with Kuatoa ancestry? That's cool as fuck.
That's cool.
Give me just a moment.
That's really, really cool. I love seeing just stuff like that and like the crazy things people do with reflavoring and homebrew, things like that.
I really want to see someone make Master Oogway with turtles.
I'll have figured something out by then.
Oh my god, you could.
Hopefully the next time I see you.
I don't know how I've never thought of that. Our buddy, one of our players, has had the idea of running a monk, but instead of the monk flavored how they are, flavor it like a friar. And do like drunken
Not
fist.
like a monk, like a monk.
You have a turtle cleric based on Oogway? Nice.
No!
That is, yeah. Let me. No.
Go.
Okay, there we go. Let me talk to the big woman. Let me talk to the big woman. Crotchety bastard too. I mean,
It did juice me up. I don't think I've ever.
I love using other like media to get character inspo.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
I've actually never gone that route of that. I've always been like,
That's adorable.
Let's get that second upgrade, and I'm like,
But I still can't touch you.
hey.
Do you want to? Like, yes!
I'm gonna save before I forget to again.
Yeah, it's
and
probably
get
a
us
solid
boned.
idea.
Because I don't remember the last time we did. It's been a minute. Okay. So, do we want to continue on other things, or do we want to call it a night because it is 1:40?
Oh, I would
As
like to
much
call
as
it a
having
night
fun.
if that's okay. If apparently I'm not pulled into a cutscene.
Memnos.
I don't know what happened. I tried to set my controller
Having
down.
fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Wow.
Where are my boots?
Oh, because that's the couple that...
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I won't
I'd
set
never
my
seen that one
controller
before.
down. I hadn't either. But yes, I am okay with calling it a night because my body hurts.
Yeah, I would love to keep going, but I gotta be...
Phantom Phoenix,
up
don't
in
get
like
old.
7 hours. So, okay.
All right, let me put us back to chatting for a moment. See, my body hurts. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Let me.
Yeah, I
mute
first
the
threw my
console.
back out at 27. It was awful.
Being tall hurts. Being tall does hurt. I had friends in high school who were super tall, and they got like tiger
I was gonna say,
stripes
what do you
up
know
their
about
back.
it, Shorty?
No, my best friends in high school got like literal tiger stripe
yeah.
stretch marks up their back because they were like 6'5" and 6'9" or some shit. Good night,
Me too.
Megan. Thank you so
Except
much,
I'm not
Phantom
6'5".
Phoenix, for hanging
Good
out.
night,
Thank you,
Megan,
Megan,
and
for
thank
hanging
you, Phantom
out.
Phoenix, and thank you for the gifted subs.
We'll be back here, Wednesday at 7 p.m. with a brand new episode of A History of the Forgotten Realms. And for anyone who's watching this in the future, please tell me you're watching it before Wednesday. We have a big-ass surprise coming, and I am so excited to share it with all of you guys.
Yes, we do need to work on that this weekend, too.
Yeah, I will probably forego personal streaming to work on that just to make sure that it's really, like, tight and cohesive, and, like, I'm so excited! But until
if
then...
we do personal stream, we'll be a little later. But yeah, regardless, we'll be back, like your lady just said, on Wednesday for our game, and then we'll be back next Friday for sure for another Baldur's Gate stream.
I love that you caught our season finale last time, too. I'm so excited that you're here. But yeah, I don't have an outro for the library yet. I know we have See You in the Realms for A History. I don't have anything for the library yet. And, like, RuPaul opens the library. I don't know how to close the library yet.
It'll come to you. It'll come to you eventually.
But until then, thanks for hanging out, guys. Night.
Thank you. Have a great night. And we love you all.
We love you guys. Be good to each other. That's not mine.